it. In a grip. This stupid video I just showed you. I almost stroked out and died over it. You're watching a different show. It's donkey. You ain't a captain of nothing but a sinking ship. Don't do this to me, Harry. The Ohio State. It's Ohio State. What do you mean, the? 312-988-15.
Hello?
You tell Johnny all you've heard and seen. Sometimes it's good to just yell about football. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, baby, we're hot tonight. Let's go, baby. Let's get this party started. We got the big game chain. We got the big game chain in the house. We're doing it big tonight. We're doing it big tonight, baby. Let's go. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care about the stress. I don't care about any of that stuff. We got the big game chain. That's all that matters tonight. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it, baby. Oh, you want the big chain on? Mark with glasses with the big chain deliver? Let's do it, baby. The big chain's coming out. Little game chain, go bye-bye. Big game chain's coming on. Let's do it, baby. We needed this one. We needed this one. You needed this one. Johnny needed this one. Let's go, baby. We got the big game chain. Check this out. This is a little something, something branded always Irish at the bottom here. Little something, something. Only for the winning effort, though. Only if Notre Dame won do you pull out the gold chalice, baby. This is a special night. I don't care. Listen, you guys. Listen. I don't care about the stress. I don't care about all the penalties. I don't care about all is Faison's leg ripped in half. I know we have all these problems. I know the offensive line still has issues. I understand all that. But tonight, I don't care. We got what we needed tonight. We got what we needed tonight. That is all that matters. I love all of you, everybody in the chat, all of the people in the calls. I love it all. I have had this chalice sitting aside for this moment, and I just hope we got a chance to use it, baby. Oh, this sip's going to feel so good. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, my gosh. I just feel like 1,000 pounds of stress left my body. Oh, Marcus, good for you. You got that win you needed, Marcus. You needed this win. Marcus Freeman needed this win. This football program needed this win. Riley Leonard, good for you, man. Toughed it out all night. We have some issues. There are a lot of things that need to get cleaned up with this. It doesn't matter tonight. You needed to get a win any way you could get a win in this environment, and you went in there and you pulled it off, and that's all that matters tonight. Drink, smoke, do whatever you're going to do tonight. Worry about all the other problems tomorrow when you wake up. Worry about all the problems tomorrow when you wake up. Tonight, we celebrate. Tonight, we celebrate. This is the kind of win Notre Dame's needed, and it's been falling. What have we been talking about, you guys? We've been falling one play short, one big stop short, one big play short, one playmaker away from not making a play, whatever. We have been falling short over and over in these moments. This time, not this time. Not so fast, my friend. We were the ones that made that extra play. We were the ones that emerged victorious. Worry about everything else tomorrow, but tonight, we're going to enjoy this win, baby. And you know what else? I got a special shout out. This special shout out goes to Mike Goolsby. Did you see the last thing on the TV, what it said? Notre Dame, you know when Notre Dame's last road Tennessee? It was Tennessee. It was Mike Goolsby making plays, baby. It was Mike Goolsby making plays the last time Notre Dame went on the road and beat a ranked SEC team at their place. Give it to me, baby. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. We're going to let things calm down. Here's what we're going to do. On, Pat's going to pop in, give us his thoughts. I'm going to go over all the super chats, and then I'm giving it to the callers. And then everybody, we got to go quick, but I'm giving it to the callers, and we'll go from there. Let's get into it. What's up, Pat?
Go Irish! Look at the whole Cotter family's behind me. The whole Cotter family's behind me.
Pat, we got the one we needed, baby. We got the one we needed. Marcus needed this one. Notre Dame needed it. We got it.
Wait, who's messing with my hair? Your daughter. Oh, my daughter. Okay. Johnny, I gotta say, I wanted Notre Dame domination, but I'm taking the Notre Dame win. I'm taking the Notre Dame win right now. And when it came down to it, when Notre Dame needed to do it, they did it.
Yep.
They did it. How about it? We haven't seen Notre Dame do this since Lou Holtz. We haven't seen Notre Dame win a game when they needed to win a game since Lou Holtz.
It was just so nice to see us making those plays. When it comes down to it, those few plays you need to make a game like this go one way or the other. And we made those plays. I'm happy for everybody, man. What a hard-fought battle. Even those linemen that were struggling, they gave everything out there. They're going to get better. They're going to grow from this. Everybody, we grinded it out. Whatever. It was ugly. There's a lot to clean up, but we did what we needed to do. It's just a big win, man. I'm happy for Freeman. He needed this so much, Pat. He needed it.
I agree. John, I totally agree. It's a program win. It was not the I'll just it's not we're better than an SEC win, but it's a program win. Everyone predicted Notre Dame to lose. I didn't watch game day, but I read the articles about game day picks. I saw all the betting picks. I saw Vegas. I saw what Vegas was picking. They did not pick Notre Dame to win. Everyone saw Notre Dame losing this game. What did Notre Dame do? They won this game. They won this game. It's about time Notre Dame won this game.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's really, really good to come out on top of one of these. The SEC part's a big deal. That's going to be a good team. That's going to get a lot better. You're going to run into them a year from now at our place. It'll be a different dynamic. But I got to say, man, all the worries, we'll deal with it tomorrow, and we'll deal with it getting into next week. The biggest thing was just getting the win you needed to get. It's the biggest thing, and we got it. And so for tonight, everybody just needs to be happy, and we'll worry about everything else tomorrow. Tonight needs to be all about happiness that we finally succeeded in one of these moments.
Right. Let's ND Nation, let's be happy tonight. Let's be happy tonight. My dad got mad at me about when I was cursing at the Michigan commercial. All right, but it's still the Irish won tonight. It wasn't the prettiest game. They had a lot of penalties. There's my dad is literally standing up above us, listening to me bitch about him. The Irish came out today, and they won a football game. And honestly, I was a little scared. I was a little scared.
Yeah, well,
you scared, Johnny.
Well, you should be. You should be, because you're the one that said we needed to blow them out 80-0. So just shut up.
We need to blow them out for recruiting.
Just shut up and be glad we won it all.
It does. The outcome of this game doesn't change what I called. We needed to blow them out for recruiting. But you know what? Notre Dame won this game, and the road to the playoff is a hell of a lot easier being 1-0 than being 0-1.
And you know what else, Pat? There's a lot of respect gained from this. Everybody knows it wasn't pretty. Everybody knows how hard it is to play there. There was a lot of respect gained by Notre Dame today around the country. Everybody watching, Notre Dame came out on top. They outlasted them. They made a couple more plays. They hung in there in that environment. Everything going up against them. A good job, man. I'm thrilled. I couldn't be happier, man. We needed this one. I had this big game chain, and you don't get a gold chalice and not use it. We needed the win to be able to use it. You can't use a gold chalice against Northern Illinois. It's got to be something bigger than that. It's got to be bigger than that, Pat. So,
no, John, I get it. You know what? Totally. And you know what? Here's you know what I'm happy for? Hey, John, you remember Jimmy? This is Jimmy. You remember Jimmy? Jimmy kicked you in the face.
Yeah, I do remember when he kicked me in the face. You're grounded.
He's well, you don't have a driver's
He's
license.
16 now.
He's 16 now, Johnny.
Yeah, good for him. He could drive himself to his room. He's grounded. How about that? He's 16. He could drive himself to his room. You're grounded, pal.
Hey, Johnny. Johnny, I gotta say, John. You know what? The defense. I said Notre Dame is not going to give up more than 17 points against A&M. I said 24 to 13 to 17, or no, 24 to 10 to 13, but they give up 13.
Yeah. So there you go, man. You're right in my range. I had 24-16. I put in Sports Illustrated. We were right in that ballpark there.
Yeah,
the defense held in there, man. The defense held in there.
I tell you what, the offensive line, as much as I can complain about the offensive line, when it came to the run game, when we needed it, they did it. Those guys, they put their heads down and they pushed and they opened holes, and Notre Dame scored. Notre Dame scored. That's what I want. It wasn't the prettiest game, but they did what they needed to do when they needed to do it.
Yep, they got it, man. This was the win we needed. Freeman needed it. The fan base needed it. The media needed it. Notre Dame needed it. Now you got it. Everybody can fly home feeling good about themselves. And then we're in for a really interesting season now. Now, Pat, you feel like you have a game in your pocket almost with this playoff push. You almost feel like you're playing with house money with a game in your pocket. What else you got, man? I got like 50 calls here. I want to give you your time.
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna let you take the calls and the whole Cotter family that's here.
Don't sleep on Purdue, bro. Don't sleep on Purdue.
Hey, yeah, real quick. I know we got Northern Illinois next. The Purdue game, always Irish, is going to be present at the Purdue game. All right, folks?
RV in the lot.
We got an RV in the lot. We're going to party hard. We're going to celebrate. It's all about the Irish. But, hey, Johnny, I love you, brother. You've been calling for this. You've been wanting this. You've been the guy behind Marcus Freeman from the get-go. All right.
We needed this one. I needed this one. I was linked to him. I needed it.
You needed it. Oh, you needed it, buddy. You needed it, bro.
Yeah, I needed it.
You needed it.
And I got it.
So, and you know what? I was driving back today. Unfortunately, because of a family matter, we couldn't watch. My brothers and I, we couldn't watch all the Saturday morning stuff. And I was riding back with my brother to my parents' place in the lake. And I was reading all the picks, and I was like, everybody picked A&M. Everybody picked A&M. Hey, boys.
Yeah,
Irish won.
We got it.
Go Irish.
Let's go, Irish. All right, you guys have fun. Tell Big Jim I love him. I miss him. Smoke that cigar. Drink them Miller Lights. Notre Dame won. I love it. Thanks, you guys.
Love you, Johnny. Have a good show. Go Irish.
Go Irish. Take care, you guys. Have a good one. Oh, it's so good to be. It's just this. We needed this moment, you guys. We needed this moment. Okay, here's what we need to do. Number one is, I got to let Pat have his say, but we're partying tonight. So I had to let Pat have his say. The big game chain, by the way. And now what I need to do is I need to go through these super chats. Everybody that donated, I need to go through them and honor those super chats and also mark down the ones for the phone lines too. And here's the deal, you guys. The deal is we have a ton of phone calls. Everybody gets a couple minutes. I don't know any other way to do it. It's the only way to ensure people get heard. Everybody's going to get like 3 minutes or something, like a real call-in show. And that's the way we're going to have to do it to give as many people a chance. So I got a ton of calls. If you're calling and it's beeping or you can't get in, that means all the lines I have are on hold. But I got to honor these super chats. Let me go through them, and then we'll hit the callers, and you can all just keep calling, man. Oh, my gosh, what a big win. Okay, let's go through these. My main man, Martinez, with the $20 holler. Johnny, there you blank and go. Let's go. Eric with the $5 holler. Let's give John a bonus. If within the next 20 minutes, 10 in the chat, donate 20, all super up 200. Look at him. He's wheeling and dealing. It's my lawyer in Michigan. He's wheeling and dealing, folks. Nikki Dean loves to be heard and seen. 10 in with Nikki D. Colin. Oh my gosh, Nikki Dean loves to be seen. I love you, buddy. Thanks a lot for the donation. Daniel Wade with the $20 holler. How do you not release a huge sigh with this? Much work to do, but all goals still in front of us. Go Irish. Daniel, you're right on it. All of that stress. And listen, there's a lot to clean up, you guys. We all know this is not a perfect performance. There's a lot to clean up. There's a lot that has to get a lot better for this to end where we want it to end. But the start was as good as it could be, getting through this game in this moment, showing you could go down there and succeed with everything going against you, the crowd and the heat and the O-line and everything. Good job. Good job. Too many times we're the ones who fall one big play short. Not tonight. Good job. Good job. Oh, I love this. And now I lost my spot. Where was I? There we are. The $20 holler from the Domer WAP, Eric's challenge. Look at that, Eric. He's drowning up. He's gathering up the money. We're having to split the pot. I love it. Wandering Data Geek, $5 holler. Lack of preparation was evident tonight. A win is a win, but this team looks super unprepared for the first three quarters. Still have my questions about Freeman. You can have your questions all you want, but you ain't bringing me down tonight. Not so fast, my friend. I love you. You can have all the questions you want. And you know what I'm going to say? Not tonight. Nobody's raining on Johnny's parade tonight, all right? We got the big game. The big game chain is out. The gold shades. Ooh, look at them shades and the fades. That's what it is. It's the shades and the fades, people. It's the hairline, the fade and the shade, baby. Oh, I'm in such a good mood. This never happens. John is never in this good of a mood. This is as good as it gets. $20 holler from Homer TD. Go Irish. Tony, I love you, man. I love you. And I needed this one in a lot of ways, and you needed this one in a lot of ways. And I love you, and we needed this one, and we got it. So it's a beautiful thing. $5 holler from the V1 Rotate. It's just Texas A&M is all we hear is everybody picked us to lose. We did it. That's the other thing, you guys. The narrative's going to be, you know how this goes. The narrative is going to be Donnie White with the $100 holler. Go into the phone lines, baby. Go into the phone lines. Everybody hold on. I'm almost through the super chats. I promise I'm going to get to these calls. $100 holler. Here's the other thing. Don't worry if anybody's going to tell you, oh, A&M isn't that good after all, and their offense didn't put up, this isn't that big of a win at all. I don't care what anybody on social media says. I don't care about any of that BS at all. It doesn't matter to me. We got the win we needed. It's going to put you where you need to be positioned to have that 5-seed first-round home game at Notre Dame Stadium. It doesn't matter what any troll on Twitter says or any of that BS. You got this win. No one can take it from you. You got what you needed. You got it. $100 holler. I appreciate you. CJ Adler with the $10 holler. How about them Irish? How about that big chain win, baby? How about that big chain win? $2 holler from Steven says, woo. Oh, it was a close one. $20 holler from Jason. Let's go, John. Have a round on me, my man. I'm so happy right now. I'm telling you, man, this fan base needed it, and this fan base deserved it. Ryan Elliott, $20 holler. I know you need a defibrillator. This will not help cover the cost, but there's 20 anyway. You guys, Notre Dame football is just bad for your health. It ain't good for your health. Notre Dame football is not good for you. It'll put you in the grave. My heart was bumping. I mean, it's nothing. It's just every moment seems wrapped in 80 layers of stress. It's just nothing's easy with this team in these moments. Everything comes down to the wire. It's just the wildest dynamic. It's just the way it is. All right, I'm going to keep going through the chats. Everybody on these phone lines. I don't come back. I don't know. You deserve the time on these phone lines. Hang with me. You deserve it. You guys have stuck with this team. You've stuck with me. You have been here all through the offseason. You've been here through all the morning shows. You've been here through all of it. You guys deserve this. So stay tuned and you're all going to get your time. You're all going to get your time on the air. $5 holler from BBG should be the coach. How is Freeman going to fly back home with his massive, you know what, weighing down the plane? BK would have lost. In Freeman, we trust. Hey, Freeman's got to get a lot better at a lot of things. But for now, I'm as happy as could be. And those guys deserve to have a great flight home. They deserve to have a great Ryan Elliott, $10 holler. Let's get John that $200 bonus. Hey, man, I don't care what it is tonight. I'm just happy. $2 holler from the V1 rotate. ESPN's bum Notre Dame lost. Yeah, no kidding. They are. Everybody's picking against them. They can't go in the SEC and win. Domer, whop. $400 holler. We got a $400 holler. Imagine all the phone lines that could buy with $400. Thank you, Johnny, and the Always Irish family. A $400 holler. That's heavy stuff, Domer. I really appreciate that. That is that's very, very generous. Look at this. $10 holler from the wine and cheese. $10 for the point margin. Good night, friends. Go Irish. Here we go. Looks like we got it. It's the $200 holler from Eric. John, this feels like an indie team that makes the playoff and wins one game only. Here's the thing. They're going to get better, and there's a lot of things to clean up, and there's a lot of development that needs to happen. It wasn't a super clean performance. All the penalties, missed opportunities. The O-line needs to gel. This is a hard gauge of everything against this team because it was just such weird circumstances, two good defenses, how loud it is there. It's just a weird, you just needed to do what you did, escape with the W, and we could figure everything out when we all wake up hungover tomorrow. Nobody's bringing me down tonight. You know how I worry about this football team. Let me worry about it tomorrow. Tonight, we're going to enjoy this one. Eric, thank you. $20 holler from MJH. Victory. You're darn right. $5 holler from Tyler. Go freaking Irish. Raise that pimp juice cup. Ooh, shiny gold, baby. Golden Dome. That's what I'm drinking out of. Oh my gosh, I'm in such a good mood. This never happens. This is the happiest you're ever going to see John ever. Bottle it up and savor it and enjoy it. It's never going to happen again. It's about as good as it gets for your boy here. Pistol Pete Johnson, $5 holler. That's right. Happy belated birthday to Frank Leahy. Big win for the Irish. And you know what else? Pete did bring that up to me. He said, John, you know it's Frank Leahy's birthday. It was like a day or two ago, and we needed to give him this win as a gift, and he needed to help us get it as a gift to us. So God bless Frank Leahy and Pistol Pete, too. $10 holler from Anthony. Celebrate my ND brothers. Oh, it just feels good. Doesn't it feel good? $100 holler from Ryan. Man, I just appreciate you guys. Notre Dame wins. People want to donate. It's an amazing thing. I really appreciate it. $20 holler from Tom. Chris. Oh, the Irish can't score against the SEC. Let's get it. I'm telling you, I can't wait to see you guys in a couple weeks, and I'm going to be in a lot better mood now that we won this game too. That's the other thing. Everything that's coming now, NIU at home, usually not a lot of juice or whatever. Everything has juice when you're riding off a win like this, man. Everything matters. Every moment has juice from now on. Big game chain, baby. Ski Foot, $5 holler. It was ND's night. They made the plays, baby. $2 holler from Jay. We have the best defensive backs in the country. The defense was swarming, baby. $5 holler from Rodney, A&M. We never even knew you. Amazing defensive performance. Whew. Rodney, I'm happy for you, man. I know how you are with this stuff. I'm happy for you, Rodney, because now you don't have to call in drunk and tell Pat it's his fault we lost. Jay, which is what you did last September. Jay Lamont, $10 holler. Shout out to the defense. Shout out to Bo. He was the only wideout who was physical. We beat A&M and the refs. That's right. Big Freeman with the win. Andrew Gilmore, $10 holler. I told my son Jake that you have a new name, Marcus, from now on. I'm telling you, man. I was feeling the pressure on Marcus's behalf. I needed it. Philly, it's the Philly special with the $10 holler in the 574. Oh, and I'm sure Eric has got that fireball pouring out tonight, baby. Mac 10. Ooh, we got that Mac 10 donating the 10. We kicked ass. Go Archie. Well, it was in doubt, but I'll take it, man. David with the $2 holler. 914 coming in. Oh, man. This is a beautiful thing. $5 holler from Michael. The defensive penalties were my biggest disappointment from the performance tonight. Enjoy the win no matter what. Go Irish. I'm telling you, those penalties were enough to make you lose your absolute ever-loving mind. Were they not? Those penalties were enough to make you lose your mind. I'm glad we overcame them, but you got a lot to clean up in that department. Crying Belly with the $10 holler. Poetic justice that the score is the same as Ohio State 2022. Ooh, that's interesting, Crying. $10. Oh, by the way, speaking of Brian Kelly here, puts me in a really good mood to enjoy the USC LSU game tomorrow, too. And now I don't have to be miserable. I can enjoy it. ND and NC, $10 holler. We overcame penalties and we pulled out the win convincingly. Well, it didn't feel that convincingly, but it looked more comfortable afterwards. Let's get this 12-0 and home field for the playoffs. And did you see? All right, we're getting to the end of the chats here. I promise, callers, hang in there. Did you see that at the end of the game, they put in that thing and it said that Notre Dame should be favored to win all of its games? It's the big game chain, if that's what you're wondering. It's the big game chain. They said Notre Dame should be favored in all these games. Move the rest of the year. We should be favored in all of them. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Where was I? Here we go. Philly special again. $2 holler. The call-in lines are busy. Must be packed. I'm sure it is. This is about as busy as it's going to be. I'm going to get to it. I'm almost done with these chats. Everybody's only going to get a couple minutes. You're going to have to do your main stuff, and we try and get everybody in. If I have time later, you could come back. Jose with the $20 holler. We're going to be we're going to the playoff. USC is the only team left, and Brian Kelly might expose them. If I had to put my money on it, I bet Brian Kelly wins that one tomorrow. I would bet Brian Kelly over Lincoln Riley. And I don't trust Brian Kelly in a lot of situations. I trust Lincoln Riley less. Daniel Wade, $10 holler. OG Always Irish would have disconnected the office phone lines after this win. Appreciate you, John. Daniel, that's how I know you've been around here a long time. If you're remembering all the way back to the phone line at the old office where I used to bang on that stupid counter. Oh, man. $100 from Rick. My congrats to the Irish and John. Hard-fought win. Have a great season. See y'all next year. Rick is a A&M fan who has been here all week leading into the game. He has been donating regularly, jumping in the channel, participating, and being super nice and kind and respectful and generous. And I got to say, it's very, very classy. He's been like nice about everything all week. I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Where was I? $2 holler from Prime Time says go Irish. $20 holler. TDDP 574. Let's go. Blank the FCC. I'm down with that message. $5 holler. Just turned 21 a couple weeks ago. This win definitely deserves cracking a cold one open. We deserve this. Oh, baby, you definitely deserve it, especially if you're that young. Let it go all night. $23 from Dr. John. Here's a buck for every Irish point. Doc, I hope you and all of your girlfriends are in the hot tub tonight, baby. You deserve it. ND rules. Oh, look at that Canadian conversion. I was beyond nervous the entire game. ND rules. He's coming from Canada for the tailgate. That's how big of an event it is. He's coming from Canada for the tailgate in a few weeks. Kevin, I love you. Can't wait to see you, buddy. $2 holler from the Domer. Whop. I appreciate that. $2 holler from GK3. Cream of the crop. Oh, yeah. With the SEC win, brother. Oh, yeah. Oh, snap into a Slim Jim. Baby, I love it. $2 holler, the casket. Dude, I could do half my shows from them, I'm telling you. $5 holler from Tom. They found a way to win. I'm happy for you in the Notre Dame Nation. Go Irish. Pat, I got to get through these. I could pop Jim on in a second. I got to read through these while I'm doing them. $10 holler from my main man, Martinez. Johnny, I told you, 24-10. I know. Man, just a slugfest for a lot of this one. Surge with the $5 holler took their soul. Wegman needs therapy. Well, where are those yell leaders at now? They're yelling at themselves because they didn't win this ball game. $20 holler from Texas A&M. Big road win, Johnny. We needed it. Oh, Johnny's blood pressure needed it. There is no doubt about that. $5 holler from James. Hope Jordan Faison is okay. Need him back. He needs to help us win 2 championships this year. That was a negative. It did not look good, and I don't know what the result of that's going to be. $10 holler from Jared. Let's go. A lot to improve on, but step 1 is done. Let's keep it going. $20 holler from Adam. Blank ESPN and ABC for that hometown call. Adam, I know you didn't love it. $2 from Irish Steel, $2 holler. 6 starts, 0 sacks. O-line you. Hey, man, those guys hung in there. DX Burner, DX, break it down. $2 holler. Appreciate it. $20 holler from J-Vig. Well, that rental QB got us this opening win. Hey, man, I'm happy for him. Do you see his parents? They were sweating bullets over there. Corby's was cracking. I bet it was for the $2 hour. I bet it's going to be cracking all night, baby. It's a beautiful thing. Coach O boys, play. Go down there and get a tough SEC with it. Never easy when you go down there to 12th man. They got 12 men. I got 11 men. I got to get my 11 men to play better than that 12th man. But I go down there. We get a hard-fought win, bring it back home to the swamp. How about that for your Coach O voice on a win? How about that? $5 holler from Irish Blue and Devil Forever. Elko and his D and 104K. I thought they said 107. Was it 104? Yeah, 104K crowd. Still didn't keep us from getting that win. What's in the chalice, John? Are you pulling for USC over LSU? It's leprechaun juice. That's what's in the chalice. It's leprechaun juice. $5 holler, Irish trending. What a game. From Freeman, talking at the tunnel to J Love's Dagger TD. Just hope Faison's all good. I know I'm worried about it too. Will he be hard again? Personal problem. Can't answer that. I don't know what to do with myself, but I'm drinking Jameson. Keep drinking Jameson. That's what you do with yourself. Keep drinking it. Brendan O'Sullivan. That's a good Irish name. $10 holler. What a win for the Irish. Wasn't pretty, but we got it done. Denbrock in the O-line on the last drive was incredible. They got the drive they needed. $5 holler from Matthew. O-line did give up a sack. Must clean up the penalties. Oh, there was a lot of penalties. $5 holler from Adam Dowling. Kyle Field is the most overrated thing in football. Yeah, it sits what? Compared to the Enter Sandman that we did. All right, I think I'm caught up on those chats. I'm going to bring Pat's dad in for 1 minute, and we're going to the callers. Big Jim, what's up, baby?
What's up, Johnny? How are you?
I love you, Jim. I love you. I'm glad. Thanks for stopping in, man. It's a big win for Notre Dame and Freeman. What do you think?
It was a big win, but I'm concerned about the penalties.
I know.
They're drive killers. You know, I mean, in the first half, especially, they just couldn't get.
Is it because they were in that environment and everything, everybody was wound tight and things are moving a million miles a minute and it's game one and we have some new moving parts? Maybe that'll all naturally get cleaned up at home.
Yeah, I hope it does because it's going to hurt when you get a better team in maybe Texas A&M.
Yeah,
you know, I looked at their schedule. Their schedule is weak to me. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't think it's a very strong schedule this year.
Jim, I'm telling you, you got a future in the podcast business. I think we need to get you a YouTube channel. We got to get you a YouTube channel. I think you got a future in this business, baby.
Right. You're right, Jen. Yeah, right.
I do. Yeah, you got a face for it too. Look at that. You got a face for video, baby. You do. I miss you.
Yeah. All right, Johnny. You have a good night.
I love you guys. Take care. Now, Jim, I miss you. I love you. It's good to see you, brother. Take care.
Right, take care. Take care, John.
Go Irish. Oh, boy, what a riot. All right, you guys. I think we are pretty much set. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up these calls and we're going to go through them, you guys. Again, try and be quick so we can get as many people in as possible. I appreciate it. 219, JD, you're starting us off. What's up, brother?
Yes, sir. Let's go, John. Let's go, Irish. We should have known when Marcus came out of that tunnel so fired up. He needed this. This was his game. This was his legacy on the line. Way to go, Irish. 1-0.
Yeah. JD, did you notice? You noticed that right away, too. He came out there with a little bit of a different mindset, right? When he was ready to go. That's about as animated as I've seen Marcus Freeman heading into a game moment.
Yeah, and that, and also on the sideline, I love his coaching demeanor. I just feel like he's really into the game and really motivated, and you can tell he feels more comfortable now on the sideline. Yes, and the best part is we made a lot of mistakes, and now with the win, though, that's the best part. If you're going to make mistakes, win. So that way you have something to go in for film and to fix this.
Yep.
And let's get through these next games. Don't look past anybody because everybody's going to bring their A game. It's going to be everybody's Super Bowl. So keep going like this. But, hey, if we're going to make mistakes, win like we did, and that's how we can get this stuff fixed.
Yeah.
Very happy. And if Riley Leonard becomes the next Tim Tebow, where you just run the ball, I don't care. And if the defense wants to be like the Bears and take us to the Super Bowl, then get us to the championship. Let's go.
I'm telling you, man, you just needed to survive tonight, right, JD? That's all you need to do. You didn't need pretty points. You didn't need style points. You knew it was going to be rough with our young O-line. You just needed to survive the night and leave with a win for Notre Dame and then figure out everything else over the hill, down the road. You got exactly what you needed. I'm happy for Freeman. I'm happy for the players. I'm happy for the fans, even the media. Everybody needed this win, man. Freeman needed this so bad. I love it.
Absolutely. These guys, they deserve it. They've been having a lot of stuff said against them. And now the biggest thing is I continue to back it up and don't make it a fluke. That's our biggest thing. Let's continue this year. I'll get off here, John. Go Irish. Can't wait to go up to South Bend for next weekend's game. It's going to be a great atmosphere.
JD, wait,
2-0
are you going to be able to come to the tailgate, Miami, Ohio? I need you guys there. You got to try and get there for that.
Oh, we're there. You don't worry. We're not going to miss it. We are going to be there for sure.
Beautiful, man. JD, I know you live and die Notre Dame every day of your life. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for everybody in our group, man. I like how much this means to everybody. And I want you to celebrate the rest of the night. Tell your lovely family I said hi, and we'll see you guys in a few weeks.
I will too. Go Irish. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, have a good one. Man, I love JD. He's the one who always dresses like a leprechaun. If you guys if you ever see somebody in a leprechaun at all dressed in a leprechaun outfit at all of our events, that's who that is. People are saying they're calling and they're not getting through the pack. So that means you got to wait for somebody to drop off in the call sheet log and the hold log. And when somebody drops off, you could drop on. Keep trying to call and it'll come back. 815-980. Where do you want to go? Welcome to the show.
John, this is Joe Moulter. First of all, I love you. Secondly, I texted you earlier and you said they need to change the narrative. I think that's exactly what happened tonight.
Yeah.
That's the game that usually happens to us. Like that's what Ohio State did to us 2 years ago. And we walked in there, 104,000 people, and we did it to them with a terrible offensive line. Our offensive line wasn't very good, but that second half, they really showed what they can do. And they took that game from us. Like that's usually what happens to us.
Yep.
So that was awesome to see. A ton of mistakes, but they did it, man. As I texted you, they can't win a game of circumstance. You know, Dabo yells at a kid, they don't win that game. You know, there's Elko, there's Leonard, there's everything. They went in there with a crappy offensive line and took it from them. And Notre Dame's never done that.
Joe, you're so right, man. There's so many of those moments in these big games where you feel it slipping away from Notre Dame, and then it just goes full away from Notre Dame. We run out of steam. The other team makes a couple big plays, late in the game that changes it. It was really, really just nice in this moment for us to be the ones that made those plays. It was just really nice, man. It was a good change of pace. And again, my main theme, Joe, Freeman needed this. You needed like a statement win you could really hold on to, spike a flag in the ground and go, we got this win. We did that. Now you're ahead of the schedule. Now it kind of feels like you got a game in your pocket for the playoff here. Now you could get to work. What in the world? Hold on. Something happened with the phone line. Oh, give me a break. What happened? Give me a second, you guys. Give me a second. Hold on. Something's going on with the phone lines. Yo, Pat, you still with me? Yo, Pat. All right, guys, hold on. Yeah, there's something going on with the phone lines. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. I could fix it. I know what happened.
Hey, I'm here.
All right, Pat, manage the chat. Let me go fix something. I know what happened with the phone line. Something went wrong. I'll be right back. I'm going to fix it. Everybody on the phones, give me a minute. You could call back. Give me yeah, I know all this. Now I'm going to get mad. I'll be back in 1 minute. Hold on.
Okay. Well, as John does that, give me a kiss ass, crazy boy. What? Kiss ass? What? Hi guys, how is everybody doing tonight? Are we all excited? Are we all? I mean, Notre Dame did what they're supposed to do. I am not John's fluffer. Brian Roll. I am not John's fluffer.
You are not what?
Somebody call me your fluffer.
No, you are my backbone here. Something the whole dude. I think we overwhelmed the phone lines and they all crashed.
You know what, Johnny, and I would fully expect for you to overwhelm the phone lines because the Irish did something the Irish don't do, and we need to acknowledge this and accept it and be like, "Holy cow, we are finally in a position to say, man, Notre Dame went on the road and they beat a team that everyone thought they shouldn't beat." And we're on the other side of it. And look, Holy cow, we got a road to the playoff.
I mean, I'm just telling you. All right, I'm trying to do get us back in, you guys. Be patient. I want Jim to get his own show.
My dad?
Yeah. I think it's great.
He kicked out Johnny. So he's
Arizona State hat. I took it off.
He had an Arizona State hat. He was upstairs. He comes downstairs. He goes, "Are you on with John?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Let me talk to him." I go, "What?" I go, "Dad, he's live." He goes, "Oh, I don't want to talk to him." And then you're sitting there going through all your super chats. He goes, "No, I'm not. Never mind. No, I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not." Dad, sit down. Hold the microphone. Talk to Dad. Talk to John.
It's a bad time to have a problem with your payment processor on the phone lines, though.
It's not though, John, because you know what? Notre Dame won. Notre Dame won a football game that no one thought they were going to win, and we should be celebrating, and we're happy, and like every Notre Dame fan should be sitting there saying, "We have been waiting this for since Lou Holtz."
Yep.
It's since Lou Holtz. Like Ty Willingham didn't do it. Bob Davie hasn't done it. Charlie Weiss hasn't done it. Nobody has done it.
All right, guys. All right. I'm going to call back in and log back into the show. You could call back if you want. I'm sorry if you lost your order. Let me try and log back in. Bad time to have a payment processing issue on the phone lines.
Thank you for calling Call-In Studios host and call screener line. Please enter your show or meeting number and press pound. Enter your 6-digit PIN number.
All right, let's see.
Welcome, host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Call-In Studio web interface.
Okay, all right, you guys, I'm back in. We're good to go. I'm back in, and we are good to go. Yeah, that is one of my codes. It's like 69696946969. All right. Okay. I see a bunch of people calling. Again, I apologize. 815, I got you again. Do I got you?
Yeah, John, you got me. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Oh, no problem. I'm sorry. Something happened there with the old computer system. Of course, on night one, go figure. But anyways, as we were saying, this is the one you needed, man. And we've been on the other side of these so many times. It's just good to end up on the right side of one.
So many times. And if you all you heard was 104,000 people, all this and that. At the end of the game, what'd you hear? Let's go Irish is what you heard.
Yep.
And we shut them down, very quick at the end. And John, great to see. I know you've lived it forever. I've lived it forever. It was a great one. I don't think A&M's going to be that great, but that's a game we always lose.
Yep,
So
exactly.
We're going to celebrate this one.
And
we'll take it.
Joe, it's the moment and the circumstances it made it bigger than whatever you think of A&M as a team. It's the moment and the circumstances
100%.
and where Freeman in this program or position right now, he needed to get over the hump and get ahead of things. And a win like this does that. And I'm just happy for everybody. And it gives you a pep in your step to go improve and get better next week when we go back home. This is the program win everybody needed, and we got it. And that is the number one takeaway. I will worry about everything else we need to worry about when I get up tomorrow. That's where I'm at.
A lot of mistakes to clean up, John. I'll let you go here. You're doing great. Your success. I love it. You've worked your ass off for it. And go Irish.
Hey, man, Joe, I appreciate you. And we go way back 20-something years now. And I really appreciate you, man. You've been there from the beginning, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, man.
Have a good one. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. This is wonderful. Let's bring up Tony. Oh, boy. $559. You're on the line, 559. What's up, baby?
What's up, John? How's it going, my boy? How's it going? What did I tell you 2 weeks ago? What did I tell you? Man, you over there tripping? I'm calling up and whining and dining about this and about, oh, my God, the offensive line and our running game. You guys forgot about the damn price. What did I tell you? Don't forget about that, boy. Don't forget about my boy. He's hungry. He's hella hungry, and he's popped off. And then guess what? It just showed love. Like, you know what? I got to get in it, too. And then, you know what? Love. Let him get his guys. Now you can see what he can do when he runs the program the way he wants to. Now, there's a lot of cleanup. But tonight, Notre Dame Nation, man, let's celebrate. Let's be happy. Let's be bougie. And I want to know what aisle did you shop to go get that chain too, bro?
Ooh, look at that. It's the big game chain. What do you think? I figured you would like the gold chalice I'm drinking out of. I figured you would like the gold chalice, man. Like I robbed some booty from some pirates. I got a gold chalice, and I was only going to pull it out of the box if we won tonight, and we did, baby.
Man, look, John, you pull out whatever you want to pull out, my player. Because right now, don't hate the player, hate the game. Because guess what? All y'all chose, all them SEC experts and that fool that doesn't have a hairline correct, that's all the way like a half a moon, that dumbass. And then you have Fine Fart over there, and that, oh, Notre Dame can't live up to the hype. And all these bandwagon people that want to jump on Notre Dame so they could get their ratings up. Because you know why? Because we're Notre Dame, and nobody is the way we are. They ain't us. That's the problem. They're always going to hate on people like us. They're always going to hate on Notre Dame. Because why? We put you on the map. You win us, we put you on the map. We beat you, oh, all of a sudden you want to say, oh, this wasn't good enough. They still need to work on. Yeah, man, you know what? Stop hating, bro. Right now, enjoy your moment. Enjoy every single moment. All Notre Dame fans, enjoy it. Because, you know, we earned this game.
Yeah.
We showed grit, and we showed, determination. We showed that we stick to our running game. We got big boys. And you know what? You just got two freshmen that are only going to get better. So let's start feeding these kids. Let's start giving it to them. Let's give them more and more. And Riley Leonard, man, my hat's off, my boy. I know you could just tell that he's still that spring not working with his receivers. The time is not correctly all there, but at the last two drives, who are the two that showed up? The guy from Clemson and Greyhouse. Look, man, we're only going to get better, guys. And right now we have every reason to be happy. We have every reason to smile because we got our coach. Man. I'm telling you, we got ourselves a coach.
It was a big win, man. This was a big, big win, and we all needed it. And there's a lot to clean up, but you feel a lot better cleaning stuff up coming off a win like this than you do a hard-fought loss. And it's just a beautiful thing, man. And now you are in the inside track to host a playoff game in South Bend the week of Christmas with this victory. You're on the inside track now. And so you need to keep getting better, and that O-line come together, clean a lot of things up, and get going. I am not letting anyone tell me this isn't a big deal. You know, now that we think about it, they're not that good. It's not a tough place to play. I don't care what anybody says. I know what this moment meant, what this game meant to Notre Dame and Freeman, and you needed it and you got it.
Man, right now, if I were you, John, I would get up and pop that chain on my neck like that. You got right there, and they should do that sea walk, that Ice Cube sea walk, all the way to tonight. We're sinners, baby. Tomorrow we go to mass, baby. I ain't even tripping on that, man.
I like it. I love it. All right, man. Have a good night. I'll talk to you. I love you. Take care, buddy. Have a good one. Oh, man. Oh, I love this. I like the flow of this. We're getting in here. Oh, man. Oh, this is good. This is good stuff. Nikki Dean loves to be heard and seen. What's going on, Nick?
John, I just need an apology.
Oh, man.
I've been telling you for 6 months we were going to beat A&M by 10. What'd we do?
Nick, it is the happiest I will ever be in my entire life to say, I'm sorry, you were right. I'll do the whole, what is it? Isn't it the Happy Gilmore thing when he says to his girlfriend, you're right, I'm wrong, you're smart, I'm stupid, like whatever. Nick, I will tell you, I'm the dumbest person in the world and you are right. You're Notre Dameist. I absolutely love it, Nick. I know you live and die this stuff. You're here every day too, man. This is the one we needed. This is the one Freeman needed, the fan base needed, the program needed. We all needed it, and we got it. It's a beautiful thing, Nick.
Now, we all need an apology from Kent because he was talking all that smack about 3 or 4 months ago, how hot it was going to be, how cramped up all our players were going to be. I didn't see any of our players having cramps. I didn't see our quarterback running off the field puking.
Nick,
when he got the sideline even more.
You did it not seem like their guys were the ones with more cramps than we had. They were the ones laying there getting stretched out. It really did feel like they were the side cramping up more than us. Am I wrong? Or did I just miss it?
I didn't see any Notre Dame players cramping up.
Yeah.
I might have missed it. I might have missed a couple, but I saw 3 or 4 of their guys cramping up. Now, where's Kent? Where's he at saying, oh, I'm sorry, you guys prepared better. You guys did better. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
Hey, I'm not going to let Kent bring you down. And you know what?
No.
Kent's in here giving us a hard time. I'm going to expose Kent right now on something good, Nick. He's in here now kind of trolling. He emailed me something really nice before this game, like personally emailed me and said, John, I know what a big deal this is to you. You know, good luck and whatever. I know what a big deal this is to you and your people. So Kent, you could be mean in the chat, but you actually sent me something really genuine and nice before this football game started. So he's going to troll, but I know he literally sent me a really nice message before the game. I'm just throwing that.
Well, I'm just trolling Kent because he always trolls me. He always tells me I don't know ball. He always tells me I don't know nothing. He always tells me OSU is the greatest team in the whole wide world.
Right.
Well, they beat us twice. I admit that. I can live with that because that's what happened.
Yeah.
But Kent should give us a little credit every once in a while.
Hey,
that's all my point is.
Nick, I'm just so happy right now we got this win. Nothing's going to bring me down, man. Nobody poo-pooing the win, saying it isn't a big deal, nothing. I'm not letting anything bring me down. This is the one we needed. It's a big exhale. I feel like my blood pressure is down off the stroke range just from this game, the clock going to 0. And all of a sudden I literally feel like I've reverse aged 15 years. I just do. I feel great. This is just it's a good situation, Nick. I'm happy for you and the family. I know how much you love this stuff.
One last point. One last hater I got to call out. Kirk Herbstreit, the entire time I was watching the game, because I got into it about middle of the second quarter.
Yeah.
All he was doing was putting Notre Dame down, putting Notre Dame down, putting Notre Dame down. We get that final touchdown. He's like, oh, Notre Dame's the greatest team ever. Hey, Kirk, just shut up. Shut up, please.
Yep. And I'm done. I'm done to be done with that crew for a while. Him and Fowler, whatever. They were a little better tonight than usual, whatever. I'm done with it. I'm just glad we got in there, got a tough win, and got out of there, man. And good for those guys on that flight home. How good they must feel that they emerge victorious through this. There is a lot to clean up, but you're in a lot better mood to clean things up when you're coming off a big win, man. Really, really good. That's a program. Yep. Grind it out. Refuse to lose. Gotta have it, and you got it type win. It's beautiful. I'm really happy.
Yep. I know your phone lines are busy, so I'll let you go, man.
Nick, I can't wait to see you guys. Yeah. I want to see you in a few weeks, and I need us to be undefeated again. Just imagine the energy if we're undefeated by that point. I want to see all of you guys and all of our group when we're undefeated and the vibes are high and we're rolling, baby. I love it. So I want you to celebrate the rest of the night. Tell your lovely wife I said hi, and you guys take care. Have a good weekend.
All right, go Irish.
See ya. Nikki Dean loves to be heard and seen. Tony, your phone line's being weird. It's not my line because I could take these other calls. It's saying something about your phone or whatever. You may want to try and hang up and then hang up and try and call me back because you're not coming through here. Here, let's try it here. 570. Tony, do I got you?
Yes, sir. You got me.
There we go. I got you. I got to tell you, man, I know this is a big win for you.
Well, John, I appreciate that, and it was a big win. And I'll say I was pretty calm and collected until about the 10-minute mark when they tied it up, and I got a little anxious at that point. But yeah, it was a really great win. But what I really want to say is I want to thank you for reaching out to me last night. It just proves what the Always Irish family is all about. And I'm a little emotional. I'm sorry. Thank you for that.
Hey, Tony, man, you're a part of the group. You're a part of the family. And I appreciate your friendship, and the whole family appreciates your friendship and you wanting to be a part of our group. And I love it, man. I love it. This stuff, it runs deep. It runs deep.
Thanks again. And I know how much it means to you, but it means a lot to us also. Thank you.
Hey, no problem. Man, you guys are a special family, and you're in this Notre Dame you're in the Notre Dame circle by unique circumstances. And it's just, and I can't imagine what that's like for all you guys and your family being connected to the program. And I'm happy you got this one too, for everybody involved, for Marcus and the whole group, man. I take it seriously, and I think about that kind of thing.
Well, I appreciate that. And we had a couple of grandsons here this weekend, so Mama Coach could go to the game, and it was an anxious moment, but thanks again. And I really look forward to seeing the AI family and you and the Kennedy family at the end of September.
Yeah.
Thanks again, John. Love you.
It's going to be great, man. I can't wait to see you guys. And it's going to be a beautiful thing, especially if we still have that 0 in the loss column. But man, I'm glad that you feel welcome and comfortable in our family and our group. And we're here. We're all here in this together, man. Good or bad, we're all here together. I love it. It's a beautiful thing. That's what this is all about at the end of the day, this group.
Thanks again, and you're the best. And anything I can do to help with the tailgate, let me know. And go Irish.
Oh, I appreciate that. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you. Love you, Tony. Take care now. Oh, man, that is he said it before on the air, so I can say it. He's family with the head coach. Hey, 615, do you want me to answer or what? Patrick with the $20 holler. Been here since 4 and 8. Got my dad to start listening this year. Love to see how much your show has grown. You deserve it. I really appreciate that, Patrick. Thank you very much, man. All the old timers, you guys, the old timers, the people that have been here from all the old days at the office, banging on that in that 2016, me punching that desk. It's been a long, long journey. Thank you, guys. I got 330-615. You're coming up next. Hang tight. 330, where do you want to go?
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Always Irish means running wild. Yeah, John, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing fantastic. I am in about as good of a mood as I'm ever going to be. So everybody better enjoy it now, because who knows how long it's going to last. But I am in as good of a mood as you could possibly be in if you're me. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I can tell you that because I don't think the hubris of this game, we can enjoy it tonight, but we got to remember Marshall, and you got to remember other games in the recent history of Notre Dame, and not get overconfident and stay on target for the next game and stay laser focused.
Yeah, I know. But can I worry about that tomorrow? Like, can I just
certainly can, my friend.
Yeah, I want to worry about that tomorrow. Like, I refuse in this moment. I'm not letting anything stress me out the rest of the night. I absolutely refuse. These type of circumstances don't come along a lot, where Notre Dame gets a big win in tough circumstances. I'm not letting anything bring me down. Nobody's going to make me worry. I'm not playing that game. I'll worry about it all tomorrow. All the penalties that need to be cleaned up, I'll worry about it tomorrow, but I'm not doing it tonight. Tonight is Celebration Johnny time, and it's the big game chain, and it's the gold chalice that comes out for big wins. That's what we're doing. And that's the way it's going to be. Always Irish Senior. Good to see the beautiful thing, my friend.
Right now that hearing your family on the member choked up, it got me a little choked up, because I tell you what, when it was tied up and, they Texas A&M got the ball back, I got on my hands and knees being a good Catholic altar boy and said a prayer and prayed to my grandfather, who passed away, World War II vet at D-Day, all the way to the Battle of the Ardennes Force. And I said, please, grandfather, if you're there, please, I need this right now. And I'm with my wife, who has never experienced a Notre Dame game with me, and she looked at me, and it happened, and it felt like there was something magical. And that's the tradition, the magic of Notre Dame, that you can never, ever replicate at another program. And people need to remember that. And people that ever criticize us don't have any clue how important that is. And right before I leave, if you would like a Macho Man promo talking about the rest of the season, I can drop a 10-second, 15-second one for you.
I definitely want to give it to me, brother, on the way out.
All right, man. But let me start right now. Yeah, everybody's talking a little trash about Notre Dame football. Let me tell you something. Macho Man's been thinking a lot. Yeah. And Notre Dame football thinks they might go all the way to the end of college football, and they might see Georgia in the championship. Yeah, if Georgia's lucky and doesn't see us and loses, good for them. Okay, but this is the time on the third year of the Zenith.
Dude, I love it.
Bright, and Notre Dame's going all the way. Dig it. Freak out. Johnny, I love you. I've been listening for 6 years. Thanks for the beer cozies and everything, and thanks for the family. Love you, and congratulations on your success, and I hope you all the best in the future.
Oh, man, thank you so much. I'm just glad we're all happy. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the kind words. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the call, brother. Have a good one.
Take care.
Man, look at this guy. This guy went from, you want to know how diversified our call set is? This guy went from on his knees praying to God to doing the Macho Man out of nowhere. 615. You're coming up. Jeez. Oh, man, you're coming up. 615. What's going on?
What's going on? First of all, I have to ask, how was the birthday party today? Did you pass? Are you dad of the year?
Wait, what now?
How was the birthday party for your child? Are you dad of the year? I thought you had a birthday party going on for the little one.
That was last Saturday. Yeah, that was last weekend.
No.
Got that done.
That's crazy. I'm sorry. I've been drinking. First of all, the reason, that guy saying 615, make it live in the chat?
Yeah.
That's my little brother. He's never called in before. He's got to say something real quick.
Hey, John, guess who's back?
Who's back? Notre Dame back?
The boys are back. The boys are back. The boys are back. And we're looking for trouble. The boys are back, John. What's up?
Hey, man.
Did I not tell you? Did 615 Make It Live not tell I'm sorry, we had a couple beers. Did the 615 Make It Live not tell you on Monday, I think it was Tuesday actually, sorry, I've been drinking a little bit, that I would be calling in a postgame show that Notre Dame would be winning after I told you.
Yeah,
I told you Notre Dame would be at the W when I called in. Did I not?
You did. I think you deserve to drink a little bit on a night such as this. Don't let me hold you back. I think everybody deserves a little something on a night like this.
I'll tell you what, I saw some flashes of Jared Parker when they were running it into a brick wall, and I was getting pissed, but I knew Notre Dame would figure it out. Hey, this is what I live in the South, right? I live in Westmoreland, Egypt, Tennessee. It's out in the middle of nowhere, and I got a bunch of boys texting me, Tennessee fans, right? They played UT Chattanooga.
Right.
They played a nobody week 1, and they're texting me the whole time. Oh, Notre Dame, they don't look good against an SEC team. Boy, we pulled it out. This is what happens when you play week 1, right? When you play a real opponent week 1, this is what happens. You look shaky on offense, but we'll figure it out. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was a really, really just a good way to start. It was exactly what we needed. I think you deserve to have fun.
Survive in advance. I'll tell you what, John, these couple of kids from Tennessee, these only Irish Catholics in this town of Westmoreland, Tennessee. I'll tell you what, we're coming up. We're making a pilgrimage. November 6th, Florida State. We're going to be up there, and we're going to be looking for that always Irish tailgate.
Oh,
it better be up and running when we get up there.
Oh, I like it. I don't know if I'll be there, but we'll have something up for the. We'll do something though. I can't go to all those games. It's tough for me because then how am I going to do this show if I don't do that? Come on.
I sent you a $2 holler, a $1.99 holler, because I'll tell you what, I'm not breaking it in the bank. But I sent you one, I forgot to put a chat. But you know what? I support you. Me and my brother have been listening to the show for years.
Oh, thank you.
We are Irish going through. I will not keep it. I know you get so many calls coming through, but keep up the work. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
We're 1-0, baby.
Appreciate it.
1-0.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
1-0.
1-0, baby. And 1-0. Lauren, what's going on? What's up, girl?
Louder.
A lot.
Yeah, that's what you got. That's what you got for me. It's a big win.
No.
Aren't you glad that
I am. Of course I am.
We're all in a good mood for once. All of
Do you
the
know how
Connor
much
boys
easier-
are all in a good mood.
Exactly. Y'all are much easier to deal with when they win.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we definitely are.
That's
It's just, we
for
don't get a
sure.
lot of these opportunities to have these big wins in these moments. So it's a beautiful,
Although-
beautiful thing.
I will tell you what, there was twice in this game where I was like, well, okay, that finally makes sense to me. There was twice where all the announcers were saying like, oh, he's taking a big chance here. He's taking a big chance here. And I was like, well, that makes sense to me.
Yep.
Like, why wouldn't you if you trust your team? Why wouldn't you do that?
Oh man.
I enjoyed that. It was 2 points where I was like, okay, this game finally makes sense.
Yeah, we needed it. We got it. We went for it. We got it. I'm very happy. And
I
I'm just
also
happy.
don't understand football all the time, but that made sense to me.
Yeah, you understand enough to know like what it should look like, and we actually did good things tonight. It's a very, very good thing, and everybody thinks you're good looking on the chat, so that's good, Lauren. That's good. That's good. It's good that everybody thinks that. I don't know how much they drink or not, but you're good looking. Anyway.
No, what do you mean? How much they drink? Obviously, she's good looking.
Yeah,
why would I marry her if she wasn't?
Anyway.
It's 11 o'clock, and I thought I was going to bed before this. So
No.
it's good news.
We're partying. You got to stay up all night. We're partying. Notre Dame won. Like there's no sleep. There's no sleep. Good talking to you, Lauren. I got to get back to these calls. You could stay on here if you want.
Yes, please.
Okay, you could stay on. Let's go back to the call. 765, make it alive. What's going on? Seven, 6-5.
John, you got me?
Yeah, I got you. What's up, brother?
Woo! What a win for the Irish, baby. What a win. Since 93, best win, baby.
Oh, you really think so? You're going all the way back to 93. It's the biggest win in a long time, just based on the circumstances. Don't you agree with that, based on those circumstances?
Dude, I turned on game day 5 minutes till it was over, watched all them knuckleheads. Pat McAfee, he can suck the big one. I am going to go Notre Dame from here on out. And he flip-flopped. Forget him. Forget all those guys. This was awesome. Forget all the people telling you we got a lot to clean up and all that. What did Lou Holtz always say? The team improves the most from game 1 to game 2. I ain't worried about nothing. We're going 12-0. We're going to make it to the Final Four, and we'll see what happens after that.
I'm telling you, man, does it not feel like Notre Dame's got one in their pocket to play with now? That's the best part about this.
We're not playing with none, John. We're going 12-0, baby.
Man, but that's what I'm saying. Now you have one in your pocket to where you got over the best defense you're going to face all year. You just faced. You managed to pass that test on the road. And I'm just saying, should you need it, I think you have one game in your pocket here to still be able to line up all of what you want to line up for the playoff. That's what I'm saying. And I love it. This is just a great night. It's the happiest you're ever going to find me. I'm never going to be happier than this.
They're going to be number 5 at the end of the season. They're going to get the home game the week before Christmas, just like you said, forever. It's going to be cold. It's going to be snowing. And I hope we get LSU so bad. I want Purple Face to be real Purple Face because it's so freaking cold, right?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, John, what about Cozy going up and fighting for that ball? We got some receivers on this team, but everybody, marked them down on their grades. When the ball was on target, how many balls were dropped? 0.
Yeah,
Our receivers can catch the ball if the ball is thrown to them.
That's good progress for us. That there's receivers that can catch the ball when it's thrown to them. I'm glad we're on the winning track now. That the guys can catch it when we throw it to them. Listen, man, I'm just happy for the whole operation. I'm happy for that defense that they held in there all night. I'm happy for Riley Leonard. Imagine all the pressure on Riley Leonard. I know he got a lot of money, but all that pressure coming over from Duke and the whole pressure of Notre Dame lands on you, and you got to deliver. What a good job, man. Like, I'm just happy for everyone. I'm happy for Freeman. This takes a big monkey off his back. I'm happy for a lot of people in a lot of ways.
Oh, dude, Freeman. My wife and I were sitting out on the back deck having a drink. And when we heard Freeman got the job, we both hugged and cried, said good for him and his family.
Yeah.
That is awesome for him. I'm sorry I get a little emotional about this stuff. I'm a big family man. But, dude, good for Freeman. Good for that program.
Yep.
It's about time we took out the checkbook, got some good assistant coaches, and I hope Notre Dame knows what it's all about now, and we stay independent, and we just stick it to everybody in this country.
Yep, man, doesn't it feel good? Man, it's a beautiful thing, man. I didn't expect to have multiple people choking up here on the lines. It's a beautiful thing, though. It's just because it means that much to us. It just means that much. I love this, man. This whole thing.
Yeah, I grew up in South Bend. Every Saturday, I was on campus. I would ride my bike over there, and then when my kids were young, we'd go out and would feed the ducks at St. Joe Lake. Would walk up the freaking trail that Rudy walked up. Would go to the grotto, light a candle, go into the Basilica. On the way back, I said, when you're 18, you know where you guys need to be, right? My daughter got accepted to St. Mary. Wouldn't even go visit. She went to IU. Broke my heart.
Yeah. Well, you can't win them all. You can't win them all, but you won this.
Made my pocketbook, but she broke my heart.
Yeah, you can't win them. Hey, you can't win them all. You can't win them all, but you won the one you needed. You won you needed. So we got this one, man. We got it.
John, we'll see you at the tailgate. Love you. Love your show, Pat. Congratulations.
What I do?
You won. You didn't go to the game. And I'm gonna
yeah, right. I didn't go to the game.
Oh, man. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate you. Take care.
You're welcome, John. Bye.
Have a good one. We'll see you soon. Man, I didn't expect everybody to be up in their feels on this one. Jeez. Man, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. 385, make it come alive. What's up, my main man?
Woo! 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 What I tell you, brother? What I tell you? Bo Collins, the young guys, the young dudes. What I tell you?
Oh man, you've had so much. You've been so pumped up and so confident, and had so much energy building into this moment for so long, man. I'm really happy for you. You've been so hyped about this all summer. You've been pumped up about all of this. I really love it, man. It's beautiful.
Bo Collins, man. Faison, House when we needed them. That's right, baby. The SEC's dog shit.
Man,
dog shit.
Don't you?
In the 90s, it was just Tennessee and Florida. In the 2000s, it was just Georgia and Bama. And then, like, they're dog shit. Look at their record. Dog shit. Hey, baby, let me tell you something, man. You know what the greatest thing about this is, man? My pop's got some terrible cancer. I told you guys. His name's Life and Stories of Rene Martinez. He came from a third world country, third grade education. But you know what? He don't know jack shit about football. But you know what? He knows about Notre Dame, baby. Because you know what? It's the greatest program in all the land.
Oh man,
the greatest program.
It just feel good it just feels good to get this one, man. It just feels good to get this one. And there are things to clean up, and we'll address them. But it's just good to get this one tonight, isn't it?
It's great, baby. And you know what? I'm gonna let you go right now. You know what? If we would have lost, we would have been told overrated, Notre Dame, blah, 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 blah. The dick-riding SEC commentators on ESPN, douchebags, they all dick ride the SEC, man. I've said it to you since I first met you. Okay? And like I said, I'm not trying to tell you I know football, but I coached on a big high school level, and I knew that our boys were ready. I knew Marcus Freeman. Hey, man, Marcus, hey, if you watch that Here Come the Irish, anybody who's gonna keep criticizing, you need to go fucking root for another team.
Hey, man.
You know what? He's doing a great job. I love you, Johnny. Onward, Notre Dame, brother. I'll talk to you during the week. I'm a little close. My parents are still kind of upset because I've been yelling all night. But hey, man, I love you, brother.
My man Renee right there, man. Renee, go get it.
I love it, man. I love it. Thank you for my main man.
Guys,
thank you. I'll see you in a few weeks, brother. Take care.
Yeah, I'll see you. Hey, I'm all booked. Flights booked, tickets are booked, hotels booked. I'm there, baby.
Beautiful. I can't wait to see you. And I still need that 0 in the loss column. So we're going to get there, man. Thanks a lot. I'll see you in a few weeks, bro.
See ya. Bye.
Later. Oh, man, this is beautiful. Oh, it's such a beautiful thing. Hold on a second here. Oh, Tom, what's going on, buddy? It's been a while. What's up?
Oh, my God. Hello, John Kennedy. The northwest side of Chicago, my neighborhood is going bananas. It was like almost like the Blackhawks winning the last Stanley Cup.
Dude, I love that. You're so Chicago-y. I just love you. You're the most old school Chicago-y, Notre Dame-y guy. Like, dude, when I talk to you, I just feel like old school era, old school Notre Dame vintage era winning is like your vibe. Like that is the aura that is the aura you give off when you're engaged in anything with me. Is I just feel like vintage Notre Dame winning, Tom. That is your vibe, and I love you for it, bro.
Well, thank you. And here's my takeaway. So I told you earlier in the week that the difference was going to come down to the defense, the discipline, the kicking game, and the running backs. The discipline was lax on the offensive line, but the defense stayed there. I was so glad. I mean, and what you noticed, a caller a little while ago was talking about were they cramping up? Why wasn't Notre Dame cramping up and A&M was? Because they were rolling. They were 3 deep on the defense. That's huge.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a defense like the last defense I saw that was close to this was 93 and 88. That's why I'm psyched up.
Yeah.
You make those kind of mistakes on the offensive line and have 100 yards of penalties and you still come out with a W in that hostile environment. I listened. I turned off Fowler and Herb Street, and I listened to the game on the radio, and Ryan Harris kept saying he thought the press box was going, it wasn't shaking, it was swaying. He thought that the joists were going to give out and they were going to go down. That's how loud that place was.
Man, it's
so you know what?
Great job. Just everybody involved, man, just to get through this moment and get what you needed as the bare minimum, which is any sort of win. And we can all move forward and talk about everything that needs to be cleaned up and the penalties and everything else. This was just, it was the win the program needed in this point in time, Tom. And I'll be damned if we didn't get it. We went and got it this time.
Yeah. And that's what, and you know what the difference was? The halftime adjustments. That loomed so large that, and the fact that Marcus Freeman had the stones to go for those 2 4th and shorts. And we got robbed on the second one. I liked it. I liked it, he said. And then the timeout that they took on the field before Jeremiah Love's last touchdown.
Yep.
And they got those offensive linemen together. I don't know if you caught it, but Denbrock came out on the field and he got into every one of their faces and he says, don't you make a goddamn mistake. Stay disciplined and we're going to take this baby home. Man, that really got me going. I looked up to the heavens. I said, blessed mother, thank you very much. Woo-hoo!
Oh, Tom.
Wow, what a way to close it out on the road.
Man,
God, I loved it.
Oh, what a great environment. And everybody's watching. And you know what else makes me very happy, Tom, is we're happy and we got what we needed. But there's a lot of other people that are so mad tonight. They're pissed off because they hate Notre Dame. They hate all of us. And they're just mad that we're in a good mood. They're mad. They were counting on old Notre Dame failing again. And instead, we're 1-0. And it's a beautiful thing. And there's nothing anybody could do to bring me down tonight. Like, I'm riding high tonight. This is as good as it gets.
No. And look, we know, it's just like you said, with the mistakes, we all watch the same game. We're not sugarcoating it or anything, but it was magnificent to see him. All right, now it's a building block. Now, the next 4 weeks, getting ready to go into to have Louisville come.
Yep.
And let's take those sons of bitches. We're going to win every game going into Louisville. And then that's the next big game.
Yep.
And I can't wait to pay those sons of bitches back from last year.
Yeah.
And you know what? God bless them. They were ready and Notre Dame wasn't,
Yep.
But
Yep.
they're coming to our place.
Yep.
And
it's going to be a different vibe. It's going to be a totally different vibe. And we're at home and we'll be hopefully feeling good and undefeated, whatever, man. I love it.
You know what? And a couple of last things though, that once the one adjustment I saw when they decided to throw vertical and he got those two nice passes
Yep.
to Cooper Flanagan down the middle that opened it up. That's all they had to do. Now, if he can get that ball vertical a little bit more and start incorporating it, I agree with a lot of the comments during the game that those flat passes and stuff like that. I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to take easier blocking scheme for the offensive line. But you know what? They got to engage. And you know what? The left side of that offensive line grew up in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I was so happy to see that.
Yeah, man, I'm happy just for everybody. They survived the moment, and that's all we were asking them to do. We knew there was going to be some tricky issues here, bad matchup, with their strengths and some of our concerns. All you had to do was enough to get through it, and then we'll move on and correct what we need to correct. Tom, big win for Freeman, big win for Notre Dame as a program, big win for all of the fan base, and I'm happy for all of us, and I'm happy for you representing Chicago, brother. Thank you. I hope Tom, I hope I get to see you in a few weeks at the tailgate, buddy.
I'm going to bust my stones to get down there. I won't know until probably that Wednesday before. So, hey, everybody, go Irish. God bless. Johnny, thank you. I'll talk to you during the week.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
one. I'll tell dude, Beef Stick, you got to chill out over here, man. These comments are I know everybody likes Lauren's presence, but geez, Beef Stick, You're dropping the hint there. 818, what's going on? Welcome to the program. What's up, Rodney? Rodney, don't do this to me. You're not going to be able to yell at Pat. Blame him for another loss. What are you doing? Rodney. Oh, come on, Rodney. It was your time to shine and not be able to say blame Pat for another loss. Oh, come on, man. 409, you're on the line. What's going on?
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
I'm on the air. Oh, let's go. John the Legend Kennedy, man. Ah, dude, so great to be here. Hey, got a few things I want to say. Hey, first off, listening on Patreon, it's awesome. Got a few things to point out. One, Goolsby, Jeremiah Love can save us. He did save us right there at the very end. You know what? Big win for the Freeman era. Love it. And you know what? I'm going to say this. I don't know how many people are going to be a fan of it, but honestly, Bo Collins catching that pass from the sideline.
Tough catch.
Tapping the toes.
Tough catch.
Gets up, shoves the DB in the back. I got to admit, I like a little bit of the edge.
Yeah.
I like being a little bit dangerous like that. I want my guys to have some edge. I want my guys to be like, hey, you know what? You can't cover me. And I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be popular. I mean, I get it. Could have been 15 yards. Could have been really bad. We got really lucky in that spot, big spot. But you know what? Hey, you know what? This is an emotional game, an emotional place. And you know what? Hey, everybody on game day, whole nation, everybody picking against us, Vegas, we're dogs. You know what? We ain't dogs no more. We are dogs, but we're not underdogs. That's for damn sure.
Yep, man. You go in there.
Man, hey, happy to be on.
God, dude, that contested catch you're talking about. I think about that from Patreon too. Goolsby always talks about, he says, John, where are our dogs that are going to go up and fight for a ball in a contested catch? Goolsby always hammers it. He goes, John, he always does. He says, where are the dogs? When that ball gets thrown up and the game is on the line, I need our guy to go fight for it and either catch it or bat it down from the other, whatever. And then you got it. And it was just a beautiful thing to see.
He's right. Hey, go up there. Hey, make a contested catch. It's not going to be on the money every time. But you know what? Hey, a little behind you, a little ahead of you, you know, little low, little high. You can still catch it. You can still get your hands on it. So do it. Bo Collins went up, made a play. He flexed on the DB a little bit. I love it. Thank God we didn't get penalized for it. But you know what? I don't care. I love the fact that we've got an edge now.
Yeah, that edge was, dude, I'm with you. I like that edge too. He could have got a penalty for it, but I love that. I love that he did honestly, that, man.
In the moment, I don't even think I would have cared if he got flagged. I probably would have if we didn't end up losing the game. But you know, hindsight's 20/20. It doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like, hey, I don't care. Like, you know what? Everybody else does it. It's been so long since we had a receiving core that can go up and make a play like that and then flex and be like, you can't cover me.
Yeah.
And so the fact that we got to see that, I was so jacked in that moment. Like I said, thank God, no penalty is what it is. But you know what? Hey, carry that edge through the season.
Yeah.
You know, let's be dangerous. Let's take chances. I love the fact that Freeman, 4th and 1, go for it. 4th and 1 again, go for it. We got screwed on the second one. Is what it is. But you know what? Hey, he's not going to sit on his laurels this season. He's like, hey, this is the team. This is when we make a run. We're going to do everything we got to do, win every game, do what we got to do, get to that playoff, win as many games as we can. And I'm here for it. I love it. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Oh, man, no problem, man.
Every show you throw on Patreon.
Thank you so much.
Looking forward to the rest of it.
Man, I appreciate that.
Let's go Irish.
That means the world to me, man. Thanks for being around. Thanks for supporting the Patreon, too. We love doing it, and it's going to be fun. Thank you very, very much. Have a good one, buddy. Man, everybody's so nice in here. It's amazing what winning will do. Everybody's in a good mood. All right, couple more super chats, then I will go back to the calls, I promise. Just one ND gal, $23 holler. John, this is your moment. You believed in Marcus from the start, endured some hard times. Now year 3, game 1. He had our boys united, focused, and fearless, didn't flinch. Go Irish. Really appreciate that, ND gal. And I hope I'll be seeing you soon. I don't know if you can make it for the tailgate too or not. Look at this message from the Birdman. So happy I called in. Love these calls. Thinking about my grandpa and grandma, Irish Catholic ND fans, feeling the echoes. You know, man, it's a big part of all this for all of our families and how we became Notre Dame fans and all that lineage. And everybody thinks of their grandparents and all that stuff that aren't with us, but started this fandom and all, it passed the fandom down. It's just a really, really beautiful thing. Merch with the 619. Here we go. 619, your dime. What's going on?
John, what's up, man?
What's going on? Thanks for the donation. Thanks for calling.
How you doing, man? I'm feeling great. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I'm feeling fantastic. You're not going to find me in a better mood. This is about as good as it gets if you're me. I'm in a great mood.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling great about our defense.
Oh, dude, how could you not feel great about the defense? Like they are going to bring it every week. That's something good is they're going to bring it every week.
Hell yeah.
And
man.
I feel like you can count on that. I feel like you can count on it.
I'm so glad that our defense is like pulling through this year.
Did I lose you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, there is some offensive things that I'm feeling about, Riley Leonard and like all that though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, there is. But here's what I'm telling you. I want to worry about it tomorrow. That's what I'm telling you, right? Like, I want to enjoy this tonight, and then we can handle.
That's right.
Yeah, like, I'm not trying to do that. Like, I'm not letting any of that creep in tonight. We're celebrating tonight. And then when I get up tomorrow, my Notre Dame worries will kick in, and I'll start making a list of the things we got to get better at for next game. But for tonight, nobody's bringing us down. This is the type of win we need and usually just fall short of getting. And it just means the world to me that we were the ones that overcame it and made one more play and won this damn game.
100%. We were hated on by College Game Day, damn near every single person except the GOAT Lee Corso. And we won and we proved all them wrong, especially Desmond. He can, I don't know, but he's a certified hater. But
he's definitely a certified hater.
We'll make it to the playoffs for sure this year. I'm feeling great this year.
Yeah, it's man, it makes me feel like Notre Dame's got one in their pocket. It really does. I feel like this gives you leeway that maybe you could even drop a stupid game somewhere and still be in a really good position to host one of those playoff games. And it's just a great moment, man. Notre Dame needed this. Freeman needed this. He's going to feel like a brick house, weights lifted off of him flying back to South Bend. And I'm happy for everybody involved with the operation. There's a lot of pressure here, a lot of pressure, and they did a really good job.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like Riley Leonard did his job. Like Jadarian Price did his job. I feel like our defense did their job. Like we played really, really well. And I'm just super hyped. We got, this dub over, Texas A&M, which is a really, really tough place to play at, away. It's a really loud environment. I'm just super, hyped that, we got this dub.
Yeah, man, it was just such an important moment. And man, and we'll go on from here and we'll worry about stuff tomorrow. But for tonight, this is a Notre Dame celebration that's rare and we all deserve it. And we've been loyal a long time and it's a beautiful thing. Anything else, my friend? Thanks for the donation tonight. I really appreciate it. Did I lose you?
Oh yeah, no problem, John.
Oh.
I'm just really glad we won the game. I have some things about Riley Leonard, and like when he throws the ball, it's kind of like he doesn't really like look around that much. Like he kind of just throws like where he should, and it's kind of a problem. But at least we got the dub, and I'm not tripping. But thank God you're drinking out of that golden chalice because I love that.
Hey. The thing is, man, I had the golden chalice sitting there, but you can only do it for a game like this if you win. So it was sitting on the table, and all night I kept looking at it like, am I going to get to bring out the gold chalice and the big game chain or not? And I wasn't going to, but we won it, so now I can. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh yeah, 100%. We definitely deserve that after all of college game day decided that they got Texas A&M for going for it, but we proved them all wrong. Like, I think we're really them this year, so I'm super hyped about that. I think we're gonna do good things this year.
Yep, it's a really, really good start, man. Hey, thanks for the donations, thanks for the call. Give me a call again. Stay in touch, brother. Okay.
Yeah, no problem, John. I really appreciate you. I appreciate what you do for like the Fighting Irish Nation or whatever. But my whole family watches you, and I really appreciate what you do, man. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks a lot. Hey, I really appreciate it. Have a good one, buddy. Oh, man, people are nice on here. Jack Sacco, the venerable Jack Sacco, the Notre Dame historian Jack Sacco, the Pulitzer Prize nominated author Jack Sacco, the producer Jack Sacco. Is there anything this guy doesn't do? He's unbelievable, and I'm glad to have him here. I'm really glad to have him here. Oh, what a beautiful night in Notre Dame land. It truly is. 970, what's going on? Welcome to the show.
Hey.
What's going on, 970? Welcome.
Well,
yeah,
I've listened to you a long time, John. I'm a big Irish football fan.
Well,
Before the game, you said you didn't care how, as long as they got the job done, and they did that, and they deserve credit. I could come on here. I could talk about a lot of things. I could talk about penalties. I could talk about how Marcus Freeman deserves credit. I could talk about Al Golden. I could talk about how we need to see more of Mitchell Evans. I could talk about Adon Schuler getting the big pick. I could talk about a lot of things. I want to talk about Mitch Jeter, the kicker, because the legs of this operation deserve some credit.
Bro, I do not mean to cut you off, but your phone is sounding like RoboCop or something. What are you, John? It's really nice to talk to you. You sound like RoboCop. I don't mean to cut you off, but it sounded like you were shooting gamma rays or something. I didn't mean to do that to you. I liked what you were saying, but you sounded like RoboCop in outer space. I don't mean to do that to you, bro, but it sounded bad. Like I wasn't trying to do that, but it. And Rodney, I still need you to call back. 574. Brandon, is this you? Tell me this is you, Brandon.
Hey, Rodney, I still need you to call back. 574.
Brandon?
Yes, sir.
What's up, baby? What's going on? Let's go, Brandon.
We're getting lit in Atlanta tonight.
Oh, Brandon, I'm so happy. How are you doing? Are you down in Atlanta celebrating or what?
Oh, yeah. I was out at the Notre Dame bar tonight. A bunch of Notre Dame fans out there, and we were having a good time.
Oh, Brandon, this is such a big win. I'm so happy for all of us. I'm happy for your family. I'm happy for my family, our whole group. This is, man, we needed this. I love it.
Bro, this has got to be the biggest win of my lifetime for sure.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't know what else would be else.
Yeah, dude, and all of these are situational and they have their own little different feel, there's different feels to different wins depending on the circumstance and the situation. My point is where Freeman was at in his tenure and at this point of where this whole program's at, this is the kind of win he needed to stabilize things and show people there's a higher level here to this stuff, and he did it. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Yeah, it was a mid-tier SEC team, but still an SEC team at the end of the day. So that looks like a good win for Marcus Freeman. So
yeah, and it's
just the season start off strong, and
you're so right. And it's just the moment that it is, and being on the road, like it's just a lot. There's a lot that goes into it, and I just think Freeman needed it, man. And the recruiting has not been going like all your way the last couple months of the summer. And I just kind of feel like he needed this to stabilize things. That's how I'm feeling. He needed this to stabilize things.
Yeah, now we got a few easier games to get everything tightened up, and we'll roll into Miami of Ohio and get the Always Irish tailgate going and go on from there.
Oh man, I can't wait. So you're coming. I want you and the whole family. I want everybody there.
Yep, we already got the tickets booked, so we'll be there.
Oh man, it's going to be beautiful. Anything else, or are you going to just party all night in Atlanta? What's up?
I'll party it up, and I'll let you get going to everyone else. So,
Oh, Brandon.
Go Irish, and I'll see you in a few weeks.
I'll see you in a few weeks. Make sure your parents come too, man. I'll talk to you. Have a good one.
I love you, man.
Oh, love you too. Take care, man. We go back. Oh, we go back. We've been through some battles together, me and him. 229, you're on the line. What's going on? $229, you're up on the line. Is this Kent? Is this Kent?
Yeah. This is me. What's good, big dog?
Kent, man, don't be bringing me down. I feel good, man. I feel good. I feel good about things. Don't be bringing me down at about midnight. Don't be bringing me down at midnight, Kent.
Listen, you gotta let me talk.
Okay.
Hey, listen. Hey, first things first, I want to congratulate y'all. I really do. I want to congratulate y'all. You know, it's a big win.
Thank
4
you.
quarters. But my main thing, what really got me was at the beginning of the game. You know how they showed everything. You know how everybody come out when they come out the tunnel.
Yeah.
When they showed Marcus Freeman and he was talking to the crowd or whoever he was talking to, and I showed how he was pumping up the boys, I was like, oh yeah, they ready. They ready.
Oh really? Oh really? Oh really? They're ready? They're ready, Kent? Really? They're
That was
ready?
a different side of him. Oh, now Pat's coming at you. That was a different side of him, Kent.
No, see, I can't. Well, let me turn my phone up because I had to turn my TV down. Washington State and Weber State. I mean Washington and Weber. Well, I couldn't hear what Pat said, but what's wrong? I mean, I was gonna get to the BS, but I want to congratulate y'all first. I want to tell you how the demeanor was, what I seen in the team and all that like that. That was awesome. Like I seen a team that was ready to play a SEC, like the last caller said, mid-level SEC team. You played a team that I felt like wasn't good at all. I mean, to be honest, you handled your business. But for 4 quarters playing that team, I felt like it should have been maybe a 2 touchdown. Like going back to kind of what Pat said earlier, maybe a month ago, a couple weeks ago. Maybe not a blowout, but maybe a 2 touchdowns win. Maybe felt a little bit better about it.
Hey,
but
man.
I'm not gonna take the win away from you at
Yeah,
all. I'm not gonna take. Listen, but my thing is how like I'm gonna get to the point because like it's a lot of callers. My thing is relax, calm down. I mean, like, it's a lot more. I expect you guys to win that game. It was the game 1. I guess you guys want to get the monkey off your back. But to me, like, relax because you guys got bigger games to be worried about. You know what I'm saying? Like a bigger fish to fry later on down the line.
Oh.
Somebody like a Louisville. Somebody like a don't
Kent,
slip up to Florida
Kent,
State.
This is Notre Dame. This is Notre Dame football.
No, he didn't. He's lying. He's
everybody-
lying. He said we would lose this game. Don't relax. Don't give me relax.
Bro, I get it. Be excited. Be excited. You played at Texas A&M. It was 107,000. They said that's a lot of people. Like Riley Leonard said, that's something like you can still see the crowd going to the sky like that. I mean, I get it. Huge win. I'm not taking it from y'all at all. But what I'm saying is that's not an SEC team that I thought that could beat y'all. From watching their receivers, watching their skill players compared to your skill players on defense, like I told you, what that guy name is, Christian Gray.
Yeah.
He made one good play at the end of the game, John. And I told you, he got abused a little bit. To me, he got abused a little bit. So, of course, he gonna get better over time. The players were no match compared to your skill players on offense and defense. Like the last couple callers said ago, Bo Collins, great pickup. Chris Mitchell, didn't see him. Faison, I hope his leg good. House, you know what I'm saying? Like those guys there, like they chip in here and there, but where was the boy 83, Thomas? I didn't see much of him. Like that kind of bothered me a little bit. And the running back situation, like Jeremiah Love and your dude Price. Yes, they broke off big runs, but they really was bottled up here. You know what I'm saying? They was really bottled up. And I'm gonna get to my last point, not to bring the show down, but the running game on their behalf. They had nobody but number 8 Moss, and they literally was letting him run the ball and catch the ball out the backfield. They had over 100 rushing yards on y'all. Now, if you playing somebody like, I won't say me because everybody don't like me, so I'll say Alabama.
You ain't you. You ain't you. You ain't Ohio State. You say you're Ohio State. You ain't Ohio
I'll
State.
say somebody else. I won't even say me. I'll say somebody else. And Joy, somebody. Let's say you get to the final. You get to the Final Four. Let's say you get there.
When are you gonna get there?
Can you hold up? You know what I'm saying? Like if you
I'm
guys
not
go back
worried
and look
about
at
that. I'm not worried about that right now. Can you just let me have one night?
Game that hasn't been played.
Let me have one night. Let me have one night.
One night. One night. One game.
What I'm saying
One
is,
night, one game, John. One night, one game. You know what? Kent's here. Kent's here. Always doing what Kent does. Spitting bullshit.
I'm
Spitting
sorry.
bullshit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're not going to bring me down. Not tonight. I understand your concerns, but you're not bringing me down tonight.
No, John. On Friday, Kent said Notre Dame was going to lose this game.
You did say we were
in a
going to
blowout.
You did say we were going to lose, Kent. You did.
He didn't just say we were going to lose. He said we we're going to lose in a blowout. Hey, Kent, you take the over because you lost money if you did.
Let me put you on speakerphone because I can't. You Pat. What you said, Pat? Say it again.
Anyways, listen, you were picking us to lose. That's the point of this, Kent. And that's all. That's all. And I'm not letting you bring me down. It's fine. I understand.
In the email, what did I tell you? I didn't give you no prediction. I didn't say nobody was going to win. Since you pointed out my email, I didn't say nobody was going to win.
Yeah,
Did
I
not
just
say
said
that?
no. Yeah, and I didn't say you did in the email. I said that you sent a really nice message saying that you said, John, I know how big of a night this is for you. Good luck to me personally. That was really nice of you.
What does
I
that
gave you
matter?
credit
Kent
for
said
the
Notre Dame was
nice.
going to lose in a blowout. Kent said Notre Dame was going to lose in a blowout. Notre Dame did not lose in a blowout. Notre Dame won the football game.
Yeah, okay. See, now y'all think that I'm bringing y'all down. I'm not trying to bring y'all down. But what I'm saying is y'all played at Iowa to me. So congratulations. But don't let it, you know what I'm saying? You just think bigger. Think bigger. That's nothing.
I
That's
will.
nothing.
I want to think bigger, but for tonight, Kent, this is plenty big, and I'm happy to have it, man. I'm happy to have it.
Now, what if that team don't win nothing but 3 games?
I'm still happy to have it tonight. Like I got the one I needed tonight, and we keep it moving. They can do whatever they're going to do, Kent. But I got the one I needed, and then they can go on with their year and do whatever they're going to do. But I got the one I needed, and you ain't going to make me feel less about it.
No. That's what I wanted to say before you hang up. I wanted you to know, and I wanted Pat in the chat and everybody else to know. For me, to y'all, great win, fourth quarter fight. I love Marcus Freeman's demeanor. I like the fourth quarter, the fourth down, going for it twice, even though he didn't get the second time.
Yeah.
I like the Bo Collins. I like the pickup. I like him pushing the man in the back. I like all that good. I like that shit was nasty. I like it all. I like the freshman actually holding up the left tackle. He did. Their defensive line is not what everybody tried to make it out to be. That's me also saying that their defensive line was going to get like 5 sacks. But I watched the game and I was like, well, damn what they saying when you watch the game, that ain't what's going on. These boys blocking these boys. So good shit. Y'all got something going over there. Y'all will have another good offensive line this year. Evans will come back and be good. So it's not all bad. I want to bring y'all down. Y'all played the kicker. That's a good shit. You know, that's great for having him out there. Like that's great. You know what I'm saying? So good pickup, great win, y'all. Keep it up. Don't slip against Louisville. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up.
Thanks, Ken. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Take care.
Johnny.
What?
Lawrence said bad call.
Huh?
Lawrence said bad call.
Yeah, but I can't. I like a little controversy. I can't have 50. I can't have 50 callers and they all love Notre Dame. I want something else in the mix.
Can we call it as it is? Kent was calling Notre Dame to get blown out by A&M. Can we just call it as it is? He called a blowout. He called a blowout for A&M's favor. He didn't get it.
Oh, Blyberg, you need to chill out. Get serious about what you're saying. Give me a break. about losing respect for John asking for permission to be happy. Nothing Kent's going to say is going to take it away from me. It's just a saying. Give me a break. When I'm saying, can I just be happy for a night? It's not literally hanging on his answer to that question. $5 hour. Will he be hard again? Personal problem. Can't answer that. I'm bigger, stronger, smarter, and leaner than Kent. More of a man, too. Easy to do, admittedly. Get bent, Kent. Hey, at least that rhymes. I like that. I like that rhymes. Okay, let's see. Oh, boy. We're going to run through as many more calls as we can. We're getting close to the 2-hour mark. I'm going to try and go through these. Let's see what we could do. Oh, let's see. 832, we're talking to you. What's going on?
Hey, John, how's it going?
It's going fantastic. I'm in a great mood. Notre Dame got the win they needed, baby.
Yep, they did. I'm actually on my way home. I was actually at the game.
Well, wait a second. You were at the game. This is absolutely fantastic. Why don't you share with us? I want to know about the noise. I want to know about the drama. I want to know everything. How was the fan base to interact with? Give me some of the details. This is beautiful. Let me know.
Yeah, so the fan base was actually kind of really great to us. We were there all afternoon. We went to different restaurants and stuff in the area. Everybody was like, welcome to Aggie Land, and everybody was, welcome and forthcoming. And, there's a ton of Notre Dame fans out there. Even, I know you saw mostly green on TV, but there were some wearing white and some were wearing blues and stuff like that. So you couldn't really get the full effect, I don't think, on TV is how many of us were actually out there. And so it was pretty cool. In our section, we were down in the lower section 116, and there were a little group of Notre Dame fans that were holding together amongst the boosters and all this other stuff that was all behind us and whatnot. It was great in the beginning of the game, and then as things started, to kind of break apart, folks behind us were getting a little agitated and whatnot. But other than that, it was fantastic. The crowd noise.
How loud was it for real? How loud was
unreal.
it? And okay, not only do I want to know, like, when you hit a high pitch crescendo, how loud is it? But I want to know, like, the ongoing loudness. It seemed pretty loud throughout. Like, what was it? How loud was it really? How loud was it really?
Yeah, it was almost like if you go to like a rock concert, and whatnot. Like if you're near the speakers and stuff like that, it's pretty loud. We were down low. Like when the band was out there. I guess you call the male cheerleaders and stuff were. So, like they were doing their call multiple times.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see that on TV because they were doing it on every break.
Man.
My wife came with me and she said that it was like the coolest environment she's ever been in.
So how many Notre Dame people were there? Like, I don't expect you to have a head count, but were there decent pockets of Notre Dame people around town and in the stadium? Like, did you see a decent amount?
Yeah. I was talking to my wife about that. I would say there's probably close to 20% or 20, between 20 and 25% of what I came across. It's just the thing is they were scattered. Some on the lower bowl. So like there was a few in our section, which was in the end zone. There were some that was right behind the Notre Dame bench. And then there were some that were over where the entrance was, where the teams came out, in between where A&M came out and where Notre Dame came out. But then there were some in the upper bowls.
Gotcha. So
if you were like to gather them all together, there'd be a pretty good section.
Man, just what a good win for Notre Dame, man. Just a tough, gritty, hard-fought, hard-earned win to open the year in a tough place to play. A tough matchup offensively with their defense and what they present. I just can't get over this. This is all we needed it to be. Just not the prettiest thing, not a masterpiece, but the win in a tough, hard-earned one. I love it.
Well, and I got some pictures and stuff I'll send you from, because I got pictures of warm-ups and stuff. Like they were dialed in like from the start. It was really cool. Got to see the quarterbacks warm up in the end zone by us. We had the defensive line. They were pounding like crazy during warm-ups. So they were very zoned in.
And you know what else? Let me ask you this. I don't know where you were sitting and the angle you had. People are talking about when Freeman came out of the tunnel, he was kind of pointing up at the crowd and was all like getting excited and showing all this emotion. And it was actually pretty refreshing to see Marcus come out there and showing that emotion right when they were coming out of the tunnel. I really enjoyed that. I don't know if you could see it from your angle, but he was like kind of pumped up when our guys were running out, and I loved it. I was here for that action, boss.
Yeah, that was at the other end zone from the other end where I was at. I was at the opposing end, and that's because that's where the other pocket of fans, and they did the alma mater and all that stuff at that other end. And actually, my father-in-law sent us a picture. He had a picture of whenever Price ran into that touchdown. You could actually see me as they're running in there with my mouth wide open, basically in shock and excitement as he's coming in. So it was pretty cool, like I said, overall.
Yeah, just, man, we needed this so bad. The program needed it. Marcus needed it. And now you can really calm into the year here, refocus, look at really where you need to really get a lot better and more efficient. Offensively, this offense should get a lot better as we get further down the road. The O-line's going to settle in more. You got what you needed, any sort of win. And I got to credit you for being willing to go into a hostile environment and represent Notre Dame and do all that. Credit to you, man. That's loyal Notre Dame fanhood. I love you for it.
And I got to tell you, it was really cool when you go across other Notre Dame fans. There's not one that didn't go by and said, "Go Irish."
Yep.
It was really cool. It was like a family, basically.
Yeah, and it's like you all are in it together against the world, kind of. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of us against everybody. What a beautiful thing, man. Hey, I appreciate you giving me a call, thinking of me when you were leaving the game and doing all. Give me a call again sometimes. Thanks for representing us down there, bro.
All right, we'll talk later.
Have a good one. Oh, man. It's a beautiful thing. Pat, I think the chat thinks Lauren looks better on the screen than you do. Does that offend you? I figured it's a compliment. I figured it wouldn't offend you.
I mean, John, she is. So
yeah.
She said to me, she goes, "I'm going to get up and walk away. I don't want anyone to know I like you. So just sit down as I get up."
That's fair. That's totally understandable. 386, you're in the mix. What's going on? Yellow. What's going on, 386?
Hey, man, Bradford down here in Florida. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing really good, my friend. Take that Notre Dame victory any way I could get it. What's going on?
Hey, man. Hey, I'm just drinking a couple Coors Lights down here, just looking at some pictures of our national title here last season, Michigan Wolverines.
Oh, my God. You're the Michigan guy. You
Can I
called me back.
My God. Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this?
It has been a year.
I need to do this.
Man, I'm just thinking how great it is y'all finally won a game.
It's been a full year since you have called back. I want to know, what do you feel about?
To jump on the line, man.
What do you feel?
I've been busy.
Oh my God. Let me talk. What do you feel about you guys earning the title by cheating and then trying to cover it up? How do you feel about that? Are you proud of it? Are you proud of it?
I turned in my blue card, man. I got a new team. You want to know who my new team is here, Johnny?
Well, you're down in Florida. Was it Miami? They look good.
I guess it's not Texas A&M.
You're going to go with the U?
Bulldogs.
Georgia
Bulldogs.
That's a good pick.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Pick. Yeah, but I got to tell you what, man. Hey, I had my buddy, Connor Stallions, who's up in the stands in y'all's game, and he has binoculars. He said he picked off some of y'all's calls there. He's going to FedEx them to USC.
Yeah, I bet you he is. Did you not do the all right on the last time? Was that you? You're the only one who.
All right. That was me, man. How could you forgive me and my Budweiser?
I can't. That's why I'm giving you credit, because you're the only guy who calls me with that accent. You're the only one who could pull this off. I love it. That sounded really good, man.
Here, Florida, down here in Florida.
It sounded really good.
I'll tell you what, man.
What?
You guys had an all right game tonight, man.
Thank you.
I wish y'all luck the rest of the season. But you know what? When you go to bed tonight, I want y'all just to remember one thing. And that's the Michigan Wolverines, and we gonna get you.
Oh, man. Well, hey, thanks for a couple of those nice words. And it's good to hear from you after a year, man. It really Call again, Nick, whenever you want, okay? Give me a call again. You're fun.
All right, you'll hear from me every now and then.
Dude, I appreciate you, man. I never know what I'm going to get from you. You have a good voice that you could do a lot with. Give me a call again. We have fun here. Thank you.
All right.
All right. You know what? If it wasn't for the fact that he's so cool, I've been holding a Michigan rant for like 3 years.
Yeah, but he's just like so laid back with it.
He's
I can't
so
really
cool.
like. He's not the one you want to waste that on and unload it on,
yeah,
right?
exactly. Matthew McConaughey. It's like Matthew McConaughey just called in. He's like,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, we cheated, but I'm cool. I don't wear deodorant.
Oh, it's so funny. It's just like, oh well, whatever. I don't know. 360. You're on the show. What's going on?
Hey, John, you there?
I am there.
How we doing tonight?
I'm doing quite well. This is about as happy as I'm ever going to be. I'm in a great mood. How do you feel, man? I love it.
I'm pretty calm. Because we got to win. And if everybody that's concerned, you can go look up. It's on all the ND stuff that not Mike Elko, our defense or our offense coordinator from LSU.
Yeah.
Sorry, terrible with names.
Denbrock.
He was, Denbrock was talking. He was like, "Oh yeah, I got an earful from my old coach all the way back the plane ride from Alabama because we only put up a couple yards of passing." But I was trying to tell him that he's getting used to his receivers, used to the calls and stuff. But he ran and we got the win. Or maybe they didn't at that time. I don't know. But we got the win tonight.
Yeah.
And you can go look that up because I'm not one with a photographic memory, so I can't recall it completely. But you go look up Denbrock talking about Kelly chewing his ass
I
off
remember that
all the way back. Yeah,
I remember
all the way
hearing
back
that
home.
story.
And guess what? He ended up with the number one offense, the Heisman Trophy, and 2 guys that went to the NFL. Now, were they talking that before game 1? Were they talking that? Was anybody talking that? No.
Yeah.
So just relax a little bit with Riley Leonard and this offense. Just relax. Did you see all that movement, all those different formations, the different shit that was going on? Come on.
Yeah.
That wasn't I'm sorry to say, Troy's new coach's offense. But another thing, let me just switch gears real quick because this is a really good point. Another deposit just for your show. But the guy said, guys, let's write about that Notre Dame speed running away from the SEC defense and the Notre Dame conditioning wearing down the SEC boys in their own house. Yeah, everybody was so this was going to be our train wreck for Notre Dame. No.
Yep.
We sat in there with the slugfest. It was game 1 with Denbrock, who loves Notre Dame players.
Yeah, it's
So,
man, it just
I'm
such a good night.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay, man. Thanks for calling. I remember that story about Denbrock too. But he's home now.
Yeah.
He's home now. He's in old South Bend, and he's going home with the win.
And what's coming? What's coming, huh?
More wins,
Maybe
hopefully.
a number 1 offense in the and some top receivers.
Man, you would
That's
hope.
coming.
You would hope that this would
No.
help
I
buoy.
don't have to hope.
Oh.
Denbrock did it at LSU. He's going to do it here. You don't hope on coaches who've done what they said they're going to do.
Well, there you go.
And these coaches, and that's what Freeman. He's put himself with two guys who have coached, head coaches. They've been in the top dogs or the top programs, and now they're there loving their positions, coaching.
Yep. It's a beautiful thing, my friend. It's a beautiful thing. And
that's why we're going all the way.
It should get a lot better too as they settle into the year here.
It will.
Yeah.
It'll grow. It'll grow.
Because there's things to clean up.
We went down to ACC. We went down to SEC, and we won.
Yep. We certainly did. Hey, man, thanks again. Give me a call. Give me a call after another game. Thank you.
Hey, love you, John. Love you, John.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it very much. 574. Give me some more local. What's going on?
John, you could not have seen a better South Bend than tonight. And I mean that.
Why? Was it popping around town or what? What do you mean? Fill me in.
Oh, I was at my parents' house. My voice is gone. I have said a lot of things to the universe, most of them swear words, but that's why I'm going to church tomorrow. But I thought I'd jump on and make sure to tell you how I feel about this game. And I have to say this right now, and you might be a little annoyed or upset, but that's okay. The whole narrative of this game was the Texas A&M's defensive line. But you know what they forgot, John? Do you know what they forgot? That we're O-line you, and we rebelled.
Hey, man, they hung in there. And there was going to be certain issues with certain things. They hung in there. Like, seriously, that's all you could ask them to do. They hung in there. They put a couple drives together they needed to. You got through it. They'll develop. It was good to see. You guys, Gilmore was in here and he was on the line and then dropped off. I couldn't get to him in time, but he was around here. But yeah, man, they're going to be a good offensive line in a couple years. They're young. They fought. That's all you could ask for. You knew it was going to be a tough battle matchup for those guys, and they fought. And they ended up doing just enough. Good for them.
So the reason why I said this is the happiest I've seen South Bend as well is because me driving home with my cousin, I was taking him home because we were watching games all day today. And I saw people out by the streets holding down Notre Dame flags, people.
That would be the one.
Probably.
Yeah,
I would argue this is better than this game.
Yeah, when you think about it, like I've thought about it, that was literally the last win that kind of felt like this to me. Going to a tough place to play, you're on the road, blah blah blah. That it all kind of lines up. That was in my mind too.
And you know what? Now the narrative has completely changed after this game, because all day and all week, everybody was saying this is a Texas A&M team with Mike Elko. They're going to destroy Notre Dame because Notre Dame's overrated every year. They shouldn't be allowed in the top 10. Now what is you see the messages online? Oh, surprise, surprise. Overrated Texas A&M. Oh, the Texas A&M's going to go 4-8 this year.
That's why narrative hasn't changed. That's why narrative has not changed.
John. It never changes.
Yeah. And you know what, though? I'm fine with it, because if it flips and now everybody's saying this isn't that big of a win, A&M isn't what we thought, blah, 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 blah. People can say that all they want. It doesn't change what Notre Dame did and now lines themselves up for. So that narrative on social media or people poo-pooing this, let them do it. But it doesn't change that they're 1-0 and have the inside track to host the playoff game. People can say whatever they want to say. A&M's going to win and lose whatever they're going to win and lose. They're going to bring a good defense every week that's going to bother people. But hey, man, I will take this win and be happy about it. And I'll worry about what we got to improve on when I get up tomorrow.
Yep. And I will say this too, is that to every single person, and I know there was a guy I heard this week say, I don't think Marcus Freeman's the guy. He was on your radio show this week. He better call in and apologize for his comments this week.
Hey,
because Freeman not only got in that stadium, not only got his men ready, but he showed us a defense that we haven't seen in years, John. And I tell you, anybody who tries to compare him again to Brian Kelly better stop talking. Because Kelly, you know damn well he would have walked in that stadium, lost by 40.
Oh, man. I love it. I love this energy. And you know what? I need Freeman to keep developing. This was a huge step for him, a big feather in the cap. He's got to keep developing. Now there's some confidence, a proof of concept in one of these bigger moments. And we could grow from there, man. But dude, it means the world to me to hear that South Bend was popping for an away game. I love that.
I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't see people waiting at the airport for our boys to come home.
Oh man, that's I don't know about that, but it's a good moment, man. It's a really, really good moment. Yeah, waiting at the old train, Frank or Rock. Is that what they're gonna do? It's not exactly beating Army, but in the old days. But I'll take it, man. Thanks a lot, man. Give me a call again, will you?
Absolutely. Like I said, I'm proud of Marcus Freeman's show today. I told you he always gets his guys ready week one. Sometimes we don't play the best, but today we played like champions, and that's all that matters.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Thanks a lot, buddy. Oh, man. Boy, Pat, what do you think? We're over 2 hours now, a couple more calls, and then I got to get writing.
You know
I've got
what?
articles to write.
You know what, Johnny? I just want to say, like, I've heard a lot of comments, and I'm all on board with fandom, Notre Dame fandom. This was huge. This win was huge. This was Notre Dame doing something they haven't done in 30 years. All right, so this is huge. It's the projector, Lauren. This is huge. This is not Notre Dame like. All right. We gotta take a deep breath. This is we beat an 8-4 football team tonight. It's an 8-4 football team tomorrow.
Okay, Kent Jr. Why don't you back up?
No. I'm not dismissing it, John. I'm not dismissing it, but I'm just saying that reality is reality, John. Reality is reality, and you deserve to wear the big chain because Notre Dame won a big game. They finally did it. Everybody was against Notre Dame. But tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day.
So let me worry about that.
Now there's a bullseye. Now there's a bullseye, John.
Good.
Now there's a bullseye. Oh, and people are like, "Oh, Notre Dame." Wait a second. We got to look at this team from Indiana, and that's what we want. That's what we want. Now you have to look at us.
Yeah.
Now we have to play.
Yep. Well, it's a good spot to be. It's the spot we've always wanted.
Agreed. I totally agree. It's a spot to be in. Take your calls.
Yep, it's the spot we wanted to be. All right, I got time for a couple more. Listen, I still have a full bank of calls. I got a lot of writing to do. It's going to be a long night. I'm not going to be able to get to them all. It's just not going to happen. I apologize. 419, you're on the line. What's going on?
John, let's freaking go. Like, this is such a big win. I'm so happy. I am dead tired, guys. I had work before, but still hyped up even with all that.
I'm telling you, it's exactly what everybody in this fan base and around the program needed. Everybody needed this. This is the one we needed, and we got it. It feels great, don't it?
Oh, it feels amazing. Like, I will watch my words, unlike during the game, but man, that was something. And I will say something I haven't seen anybody talk about yet. Christian Gray, he played amazing tonight. No one has talked about him specifically. They were trying to pick on him all night. I noticed it. And then when we needed him, he came up with a big play.
Yeah, man, it's just so many times we've been in these moments and the other team makes the one or two plays at the end of the game to just get ahead or change the momentum or make that one extra play to wrap a game up or whatever. It just felt really good that it was us this time, damn it. You know, it's about time. We were the stronger team. We outlasted the other team. We made those couple plays on each side of the ball, and it was damn good to see. It feels good. Good for everybody involved.
I was at the Ohio State game the last 2 years, so finally seeing us finish the job, it felt so good.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. And now, you know, Pat's right. We're going to get back to business. We're going to sober up after all this, realize where we need to improve. You know, should have a couple hopefully manageable games in front of us, and then the schedule gets a little tougher again, and we'll have another big measuring stick. But for where we're at right now, this was a beautiful, beautiful night. Anything else, my friend? Thanks for giving me a call. Glad I got to you.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. There's some things we got to fix, but right now I'm celebrating. We can worry about that later. And well, I might call in sometime this week.
Go for
and get more into specifics on that.
Yep, go for it, man. Give me a call back. The morning shows are perfect for that, brother. Thanks a lot. Have a good weekend.
Hey, Johnny.
You too, John.
Yeah, Pat.
Just the O-line stuff. Like, did anyone expect anything different?
No.
That was the O-line did exactly what we thought they would do.
Yeah, you knew there was going to be
know what you had.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like, are you upset by it? You
Yeah,
won.
no.
It was
No.
good enough to win.
Yeah.
If it was good enough to win week 1,
Yep.
it's you know it's going to be better by week 12. When you roll into California in week 12, it's going to be better.
Yeah, you're right. And they're going to get it. They did what they needed to do. Do anything to just get by, man.
Just
do
get
anything
by. Just get by. That
Yeah.
touchdown run. That was the game. I know A&M came back and scored a touchdown to tie the score. But that run, what was a 47-yard touchdown run? That was a football game. That was the football game.
Yeah. Man,
it was like, wait a second. Notre Dame, for the first time in 30 years, just enforced their will on somebody.
Yeah, it was just really, really refreshing to see.
Yeah.
It just was. All right, you guys, we've gone 2 hours, 15 minutes. I really apologize to the callers that I'm not going to be able to get to tonight. And we had the little phone hiccup in the first hour. I got a whole nother bank of like 50 calls. Unfortunately, I'm just not going to be able to get through another bank of calls tonight. Just so people know, because they have asked before, what does it look like after a game? That's something a lot of people this week have asked, like, what happens after a game? I do this. When I hang up with this, then I record the video that plays. I put to live tomorrow morning, my own standalone video review of the game. And after I do that, then I'm going to write 2 to 3 articles that are going to go live on Sports Illustrated first thing in the morning. So it's going to be a long night still, but I'm telling you what, I'm going to be in a good mood doing it. So I got to say, the energy here was amazing. We had a ton of people early on. Everybody was excited. The people donating, we had a lot of cash coming here. It could go right to the phone lines. Everybody that called, everybody that donated, Pat, Lauren, your whole family, all you guys being involved. Like, I love it, man. We're all in this together. Like, it was just a beautiful thing. And now we can relax and enjoy the football game tomorrow with the win in our pocket. Anything from you, Pat, on the way out?
I love you. I love Always Irish Nation. Notre Dame won tonight. They didn't do it the way I wanted them to do it, but they did it. And for John, I kept my head on me.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I really do. I know it's not easy. Because I know how you get, and I know how your brothers influence you. I know how you guys get.
My brothers who all went to bed.
Your parents, neighbors agree?
No, probably not.
Oh, man. But
But
dude,
hey, Lauren's here.
Lauren, good night. Thank you.
Good night. You're welcome.
Thank you. This was an awesome night. So everybody, thank you so much for being a part of it. We got our big win, and we'll talk to you guys soon. This is going to be an exciting year. We'll see you, Pat.
Go Irish.
Yep, go Irish. See you guys.